You guys are at a place called the Drift On Inn. You guys are a group of adventurers that recently did what, Loco? What adventure did you guys recently do together as a group to save the land? You're in a city called Shirebrook. You're muted, buddy. You're muted, Loco. I'm gonna hit ask to unmute. There you go. He's still muted.
Unmute.
There you go,
Hello,
buddy.
can you hear me?
You can also look in the Zoom window, and in the bottom left, you'll see a little microphone crossed out, and that'll mean you're muted.
I'm an idiot, okay?
You're not an idiot. You're just slow.
Loco is pretty much... She just follows the group around, and pretty much she thinks the group, since she saw another Tabasco, probably she just followed the group because she's very curious about them because of her past with liches. She probably thinks that the group could help her, with her venture of hunting down all the liches.
What does your character look like?
She's like a small little. She looks like she's like 10, but you can tell like with her hair being like slightly gray, like she's definitely like she's stuck in a 10-year-old's body, but she has some like a little bit of decay, but it's not like falling off skin. But she when you look at her, you can definitely tell like she has aged, but her body's forever stuck at the age of 10 because of what her Patreon did, which was just give her a blessing of immortality, but pretty much her body forever stays 10, but her hair and everything else will age, but her body. So she's sort of sick of it. That's why she's hunting down liches.
And you got a little turtle friend?
Yes, her little turtle friend.
What's the turtle's friend?
His name is Frank.
Frank?
His
Frank
name
the
is
turtle?
Frank the turtle. Don't make fun of him.
It's a spooky night, guys. Let's go to Jacques, right? Is that how you say your name? Or Jackie?
That's how it's Jacques. That's how you say it, but he says it way too over exaggerated.
How does he say it?
Jacques. Alright,
Awesome.
So basically what Jacques is doing right now is he is the center of the attention right now. He's gathered everybody in the tavern and he's sharing all the tales of daring do that he has done and putting specific emphasis on the quest that they just completed the day prior. So he can get us all some good, glorious action.
You guys
He
are
really just wants
the fire.
everyone's tale.
The fireplace is up. The hour is late. You guys are kind of exhausted after a rough day of, I guess, partying. But what recent adventure did you guys do together as a group? Did you save a cat from a tree? Or was that something more daring? Some bandits?
Slayed Tiamat.
Slayed Tiamat, Emery?
Yeah, Tiamat and Asmodeus was riding Tiamat.
Jesus Christ. Let's keep it a little bit lower than that. Let's say we killed a troll that was terrorizing the village.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Wizrak. AKA
Yeah.
Arkandor. Let's change your name.
Yeah, you can change my name. Wizrak is just
Well, you said your name is Arkandor, right?
No. The model name was Arkandor. I took it from my old campaign. But Wizrak is a late bloomer, if you want to call it that. It didn't start getting into any adventuring until in the past 2 years, pretty much. Well, no, in the past 6 months. There's not much really about him. He is literally a loner who doesn't do much other than help out. Very quiet. Sorry, my descriptive is not really good of him. I just legitimately complete description about half hour ago.
He looks like he has like a staff. He's like a tiefling. He's got a couple horns. Is he wearing a mask or has he just got kind of a freaky face?
No, that's a mask.
So he wears a mask?
Yeah, he wears a mask.
It's a golden mask. Is it used to intimidate people?
It's to cover the burden from his face.
He is badly burned in a fire from a long time ago.
Yeah. But he has no memory or recollection of it, but due to his charisma being thingy, I couldn't make it any lower, so I figured the mask would help with the 0 charisma modifier.
Emery the Brute. What does Emery look like? I got you on mute for now. You gotta go into Zoom and unmute yourself so we don't get that nasty feedback.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit out and go through my computer rather than my iPad because I want to participate. So
For sure.
yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, see you in a minute. Welcome to D&D Online, the most immersive experience you could ever fathom, where echoes of my voice permeate throughout the multiverse. You guys are just having a nice little ale at the inn. What do you guys do?
Right now, like I said before, I'm over-grandizing our tale of slaying a troll and getting us some money.
Most likely, Loco will go up to whoever bought her the beer and be like, "Thank you for actually getting me some type of liquor. No one really gets me liquor because of, well, I look like a fucking 10-year-old.
You shouldn't be drinking, though. You're a little too young.
How many times have I have to tell you that I'm 300 years old, hunting down a lich who killed my whole entire tribe?"
All right, just try not to get too drunk.
Ugh.
The thugs on the streets won't show you any mercy.
What are you gonna do? No one really talks to me because, I look like a child and it's annoying. I just hope that I can reverse this and actually, look like an adult. It's annoying.
I think Wizrak is the most powerful mage around here. He might be able to do something. Don't you know him?
I do not.
He's right over there. Points over to Wizrak.
You'll walk and be like, "Hello."
I just wave with my hand, nothing more. Not a very talkative person.
Do you know anything about liches?
I know very little of the adventuring world.
Well, I am Loco. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Well, you see my abilities in fighting, which luckily now you know that I have skills that, most people, that look like me, don't even have those type of skills. So when I say I'm over 300, hopefully you will believe me.
It's kind of hard to believe, but I guess I could accept that.
Wait a second, what language? Does she know that is an old language? I think she knows Draconic. One moment. Draconic's actually a very old language.
Let's go to Emery. What does Emery look like, and what's he all about?
Okay, Emery, he looks like, think Viking. He's a human barbarian. He's a berserker in the Viking sense of a berserker. That he carries an axe from the land up north. His father was a soldier, garrisoned at the local outpost. His mother was a local woman from a northern tribe. So he's ostracized by both societies, the native barbarian tribe, because he's half garrison, soldier, but he's also ostracized by the civilized society because he's half barbarian or half native. He's like I said, a barbarian, so he's a fighter. Tends to be quiet. Lets his actions speak for himself. And that's pretty much it.
So let me clarify something, guys. You guys know all of each other. You guys are
Right.
all a part of the same adventuring party. You guys recently slayed a troll, according to Jacques. And that's why you guys all know each other. Loco's too busy trying to get wasted, though, and he forgets, or she forgets about who she is. And then in comes rushing through the door a woman. She says, Are you the adventurers?
Indeed, my lady. What ails you?
My son, he's just gone missing. He hasn't returned at night.
Egad. Where was your son last seen, my lady?
He was playing with some friends earlier today at the house, at the manor of Lionfall. And I told him not to go near that building at all, but he can't help himself. And he always comes home at night, and he did not come home tonight. But they say the manor is haunted.
Haunted, you say?
Yes.
This night is dark indeed. Worry not, my lady. We shall retrieve your son.
Yes.
Safe and unharmed. Who is with me?
Well, I'm with you. Obviously, any disappearing kids, I have to make sure that they don't fall victim to what I fell to victim over 300 years ago, so I'm down to help them out.
Wonderful. And what of you, Wizarak, was it? I saw your skills with the troll. It'd be nice to have that in a haunted mansion.
His name is Henry. He's at the Lionfall Manor, I think. She tells you where the Lionfall Manor is, right, guys? She gives you the
We know
direction.
the Lionfall Manor.
She tells you where it's at. Does anybody want to make a roll or any investigation before we go to the manor?
I'll do investigation.
What are you trying to ask?
Like, what type of creatures are known to be in the manor? Like, asking everyone around.
Ask some people just around the bar before you take off.
Yeah, be like, hey, do you know what's in the manor? Because knowledge is power.
I will wait here for you. To make sure. My name is Brissa Jenin. And I will wait here for you. Make an investigation roll. The first roll of the game, Loco. It looks like our game log is blank.
19.
They say the old manor is haunted. One of the locals says. There used to be a wizard there. He went mad. And he left. Who knows? And the manor is just, they say it's haunted. People hear screams from there. So no one ever goes, and it's been abandoned.
Wait a second. You said a wizard, right?
That's right.
How many years ago was that?
About 10 years ago, I think.
Okay. Not long enough to become a lich. Her knowledge of liches.
I don't think so.
No. But
Is there a lich
definitely,
around every corner?
there's a lich around every corner.
Yeah.
She doesn't like them. Well, at least I can tell the party that it was a wizard who probably did something moronic 10 years ago. And she'll tell the party what she learned. Pretty much a wizard. She's like, well, a wizard supposedly lived there like 10 years ago. And when he left, a lot of activity happened after he left. Obviously, since he was there for 10 years, it's not long enough to become a lich. So we're not worrying about a lich, but we might be dealing with like demons or other evil creatures that wizards like to accidentally summon.
Young lady, you have a very odd fascination with leeches.
I'm not young. How many times I have told you that a lich put a curse on me? And
Yes, I remember this story. It was a good
Yes.
one.
and no one believes me that I'm over 300.
Because it simply couldn't be true. You're too small. Yes.
As she
Anyways,
pretty much
all
like
wizards can be pretty dangerous. 10 years ago, that's a long time to leave something festering. So, what say you are? Let's go save a child.
let's just hope the child does not make any pacts with any demons.
Okay. You guys leave through the streets of Shirebrook at night. Shirebrook is in the continent of Orin, east of Stormbrook, over the mountains of the Whispering Mountains. One of the ancient kingdoms there. Jacques, make a d20 roll. If you roll a 10 or higher, it's still under occupations over the forces of the darkness.
Sure.
So 10 and higher is bad.
Natural one.
It's been freed. Who is it freed by?
Let's say it was freed by a wandering band of clerics and paladins.
What was the name of this group of paladins and clerics?
The Amen.
The Amen?
The Amen.
Like, Amen!
Hey, man.
Hey, Ron!
Like Amen, but with the A emphasized.
The hour is late. I put out your guys' models. As we approach the manor, it is on a hill. And the manor is very dark up here. And those with dark vision can see it. I put torches on you guys. I've also put out Ogren if he decides to show up and stop being a lazy fatty. Borm the Orgrin if he shows up. You guys, there is a cave that you can see. It's over here, I believe. And there is also a trail to go up the mountain to the manor as well. The mist is thick.
Okay, Mr. Barbarian. Can you see in the dark or no?
I cannot.
Okay.
Follow
What
me.
local will do is try like a little like rope, like a rope, and then attach you to her. She's like, there. I will guide you like a seeing eye cat. Okay.
You take too
Okay.
long. Onwards! I run up the path.
Where do you want to run to?
Up the path.
You want to go into the cave or up the path?
Up the path. to the
Okay.
house.
I'll move you up to the top here, I believe.
Let's follow this moron. Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm just laughing like a maniac on the way there.
there is some steps that leads to a double door up here of this manor. The rest of the house is absent. I'm going to say it's probably around 10 p.m. right now. What do you guys do?
I'd like to cast Dancing Lights. Even though I do have dark vision, everyone else said they'd not got dark vision, so...
I got dark.
I have dark vision.
Jaquez runs up to the top where the manor is, not going through the cave. Are we just following Jaquez up to the top?
Yeah, let's not split up the party.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
What took
with
you
that.
so long? Stories do not wait for the slow and frightened. Well, since no one else is going to do it, cracks my knuckles, I'm going to open the door.
Let me put out the dancing lights for
Okay,
you.
have fun.
Oh, I will, little lady.
I'm older than you. I could be your great grandma.
I refuse to believe this. You have yet to prove
You create 4 dancing lights, correct? Or 3?
Yes. 4. Thank you.
Requires
you wanna give me-
concentration. Yes. You have to understand I have to make him, and then I have to give you permission, so it takes me
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
So, give me a second. I'm going to add a little torch effect to them as well. Before we kind of go in. You can't copy and paste permissions over. So doing this takes time.
Mm.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
It's pretty dark, you know, the way the setting is. It's probably a little too dark, so I'm going to try to lighten up some of the ambient so we can actually see a little better. We can kind of see the map maybe a little bit better like this.
Does this have the fog of war effect on now?
I did not use the fog of war effect, no. Because it's too experimental for something like this. I'd have to try it out with Anos or something and one-on-one a little bit more. But now you guys can see the building maybe a little bit more, so it's not totally pitch black. And plus I have light coming in my room, so it's hard for me to see the screen if it's too dark. So I can't even see what the fuck's going on.
I go up to the door and see if it's locked.
You go up to the door, you walk up with your blades out. You see some odd statues. Wizrak controls the dancing lights gesturing as he kind of illuminates the front entranceway. The rest of the place is sort of darkened off. And it's not locked. You open the door.
See, that was not so bad. Now, let's go find ourselves a child.
Now, Mr. Jazakak, don't forget, don't separate from the party. We don't want
What
to
is
look
a
for a missing
Jazakak?
child and a missing cat.
Mm-hmm.
What is a Jazakak? Who is this man?
Isn't that your name, Jazakak?
When have I ever said my name was Jazakak? That is such a foolish name. No, my name is Jahwez!
Jazakak, whatever.
You have a speech impediment, my little lady. Let us go inside.
I'll move Jakaz up. So I'm going to actually give control to Jakaz to Wizrak, aka the gamer. There you go, buddy. And I'm also going to give you control to Loco. I will give you control over Emery.
Okay.
So you guys can
Well, move me up too. I'm going to move to the door.
I'm already inside the building.
There you go. So you can move Wizrak. You can move Jakez up, right?
Yes.
Jaquez, you walk in and... Give me a second. And you see a statue. A statue. The statue's face is marred, defaced and graffitied with chalk and scribbles of children.
The children were here, but where have they gone?
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Let me see if I know anything about this statue. Loco will look at
Very
it
prickly,
and see
young
if she
woman.
knows anything, if it's a religious statue or a demonic statue.
Move up to
A
it.
very prickly young woman.
Move your model up to the
I'll
statue.
follow up too.
Okay, will do.
So you have to control the Wizaraku or Loco. You have to control Emery, model, and move him up because he said he wanted to move up to you with you.
Yep. Coming to...
Use the arrow keys, by the way, guys, if that helps you out. Use your little
There we
arrow
go.
keys on your keyboard. There you go.
There we go.
Or you can use shift
Okay,
clicks,
I'm
right? Like that.
Yep. So is it investigation, arcana, or religion?
Religion.
Religion. Aha. Like it's one in this movie. 6.
The face of the statue is too marred for you to understand it.
Obvious.
I don't know this god, sadly.
Any doors in the room?
So if you look at the map, you can see that there is an upstairs to it, right? It's a large manor, but you can see there's rubble. It's been withered out. The doors and the windows are still somewhat intact, but there's like scraps of paper and a marred statue in this room. There is a stairway going up, and it looks like there is a doorway this way, and there should be a doorway to the left and to the right.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Chitty Chatter, do you know anything about this statue or no?
Oh, a feline such as yourself calling me a kitty cat is quite odd. I would ask that you respect the name I have told you.
I can't say your name, that's the funny part.
Jacques.
Jacques.
Say it with me. There you go.
Jacques, do you know anything about this fancy little statue?
Well, I can have a go at it. You said it was a religion roll?
Yes, if you're
Religion.
proficient, you have to be proficient in religion.
I'm not proficient, I'm half proficient as a bard.
That does not count.
Oh, well.
Oh my god, so it was Local who was the only one who could do it because she's proficient in religion.
Well,
Unless Emery or
as
Wizrak is.
I look
Now I
As I
am
look
not.
closer at this statue, I can discern that I do not care about your gods. Now, let's go.
Can I do a religion check? I am proficient.
Roll it up. Because that's how the assistants work, is you have to have full proficiency. Now, if Jaquez, you want to make the first roll, you would roll with advantage because Loco would help
6 as well.
you. A natural 1.
Wait, so I can roll or I can't roll?
So here's how it would work for you, Jaquez. You could make the initial roll with half proficiency,
Right.
and you would make it with advantage because Loco would help you. But to actually help another player, you have to have full proficiency.
Okay, so we can do that then?
Well,
Yep.
you can't roll now.
Oh, well, I just pressed the roll button, my bad.
That's fine. But that's kind of how it would work, because otherwise bards are just rolling on everything because they have half proficiency. Now, in the one, if you want to be super technical about it, in 1 D&D they just nerfed the they changed it from like level 3 or whatever or 2 to level 5. So then we could talk about it because they made it more of a higher level ability. So
That's fine. I got a 6-2 anyways, so.
terrible.
We all got 6s.
Y'all are cursed.
This statue is
Right.
of no importance. Let us go find the child before it dies.
Yeah, or become what I am, a cursed person.
Another child! Egad!
I'm not a child. How many times have I told you I'm 300 years old?
You cannot physically be 300 years old. You would be dead.
You're a
How
child.
many times did I tell you a lich gave me a blessing?
Lich giving you anything is not a blessing.
Well, it's better than saying I got cursed by a lich.
It'd be more accurate.
True. How do you think I
Anyways,
know Undercommon, Abyssal?
I do not wish to know these things. This is your personal business, and we have a job to do.
Yes, let's save the child. There must be marks where the children went, because since they're using chalk, we could follow chalk if we can find any chalk marks.
Usually they just have chalk lining the floors.
Look around to see if there's like footprints or anything
That is an
to
idea.
indicate where anybody went recently.
Emery, make an investigation roll.
Can I
I'm
help
not
him?
proficient.
You do not. So
I'm
do the
proficient, I can
initial
help
roll. This is the way I'm going to do it, guys. I've tried to think about this more too. You have like base ability scores, like intelligence, things like that. You don't have to be proficient really to make the initial roll. To assist with the roll, you have to have full proficiency.
Okay.
So
And I rolled a 3 anyway,
says,
so
yeah, Emery is, you guys are all fucked. I'm going to go
my
grab
eyes
water
blow
real
up.
quick.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna roll investigation real quick.
Rolling investigation. Roll.
Natural 20.
What the hell? I love your character, Jaquaz.
Jacques.
I was like, I cannot say it. Jaquaz?
It's almost
Jaquez.
it's almost perfect. I wish you did the Nya at the end. That would be perfect. After every sentence using
Can you roll your tongue?
No. Jaquaz.
Do not call him Jacques.
I picture a long
There's no
tongue
A
roll
there.
with that.
Jacques.
Jaquaz. This is
Okay,
the
just
request
don't
of
say
a
it.
Quaz
If you-
debate again,
If
okay?
you're gonna keep calling him Jacques, just don't say his name.
Hey, Az,
That's not his
Yes.
name.
can you make two of my dancing lights flyable so I can hover them?
Sure. Just with this map, I don't use hidden zones with this map, and let me actually make them all flyable for you. That what I noticed about this map is that you do have to use the arrow keys to move around. Otherwise, there's different floors and layers and things, so it could be a little tricky.
Yeah, that's both.
Yes. I saw that you rolled a 20, right?
Yeah.
Not 20.
Natural 20. There are footprints of several different types of children that have been playing in here. You see, like, I'm gonna just move this model a little bit as he like looks around. You search around the room. There has been recent foot activity. It looks like what the mother was saying was right, that like this friend Henry and maybe some other friends were playing here. But the direction of where they went, or they just kind of go everywhere. Like, imagine kids entering an abandoned house and they're just exploring.
Were there any footprints leading upstairs, or were they just leading out in the different halls on the first floor?
And you look at one of the footprints and you're like, something kind of catches your eye because you did roll a natural 20. One of the footprints going upstairs looks like a man's footprint.
I do not think that the children will be playing hide and seek within the dark woods. In a mansion.
Or like a grown person. When I tell information to the party, it's disseminated to the whole group. The character who receives the information can always just roleplay it out.
Everyone, I've made a disturbing discovery. There is a man in this building, not a child.
It could be that wizard that I learned about with the tavern.
Not if
The
he's been
lich?
gone for 10 years.
If he's a fucking lich, I'm gonna fucking pop a cap in his
His
head
withered
with
ass.
an Eldritch Blast.
My lady, you are indeed powerful for someone your size, but I do not think you can handle a lich right now.
Ah,
Now,
I can't
say we
wait till we
do
face
the
undead
possible
creatures.
I can. Onwards and upwards, literally. I say as I
Yep.
begin my trek up the stairs.
I follow.
Okay, you need to. She just falls with everyone, probably.
If I look here, this is kind of the way it looks. Is, you know, you see a hallway to the right, and then you see, you know, a hallway to the left, and there's doors that are been, you know, doors here, and there's a hallway down with doors here, and then you can look to the back. Like I said, I did turn up the ambience so we could actually see what the kind of the hell's going on, and so that's kind of what you see for now.
Do the footprints lead in any one direction, or are they all over the place again?
They're kind of all over the direction, and do you want to make another roll?
No, we're gonna explore the entire building anyway, so we might as well just start going to the right. I will kick down every door in this building if I have to. I will find those children and return them home.
Please be careful, because if
Of
we know that
course.
there's someone else in the building, we could get into a fight. So don't make too much sound.
Well, a fight could be avoided if they are not attacked. Now then, let us be off. I go to the first door on the right.
Okay. Go up, and you can, whoever's controlling his model, I think it's Wizrak, can right-click the door and hit open.
I'm gonna follow along.
First.
I think we're all following him.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Now the dancing lights, can they be moved? Wizard? Okay,
I
can you
can-
send a dancing light in the room before we go in?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
There is, it appears to be, as the door goes open, Wizrak is kind of over your shoulder. He pushes the lights forward to illuminate the room. It appears to be an empty fireplace.
It's to be empty.
Well,
Odd place to put a fireplace. Well, on to the next one. Would you like to do the honors, my lady?
I'll open this door.
Right-click and hit open, Loco.
I'll be right behind her in case something jumps out.
Okay, Wizrak can move your model up.
How do I open the door?
You right-click and hit open.
Right click. Oh, open.
Yeah, there you go.
Wizard, could you move my model up, please?
There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
You look inside the room. Do you have dark vision, Loco?
Yes.
You see, like, a bunch of rubble, and the floor panels have come in loose, and whatever was in this room has either been removed, but you do see, like, the floor panels have just becoming decayed and ruined.
Local will actually announce this information. Guys, be careful on the floors. You might fall into the floor below you. This room's a little bit too dangerous.
10 years of degradation indeed. Don't
So
see
who
it
wants to
coming
open the other door?
Okay, I'll come into the hallway too.
I'd like to enter the fireplace room and investigate the fireplace, see if there's any insignia or something.
Right, I just teleported your model way up for some reason. Like I said, you have to be this model. You have to use the arrow key. So I just tried to shift click you, and I put you on top of the door. I think it teleported you up.
Yeah.
You make an investigation roll. So when you make investigation rolls, there's DC levels. In the higher you roll, there could be more information you receive.
15.
There's been recent activity in the fireplace.
Do I see ash in the fireplace?
Yeah. Do you run your hands through it and stuff, or try to see what type of been burned in here? It looks like local brush, that has been burned in here. So you deduct that like some intelligent creature has tried to stay warm at night as the temperature has dropped.
Okay. That's me done in here. As I exit into the hallway, I explain that to Emery, since I can see his back, that in there they've seen someone's trying to keep warm, maybe, during long nights.
So we may not be alone.
Indeed. So let's tread a little bit carefully.
Onwards to the next room. We must be sure.
On cue.
I will open the third and final door.
I'm waiting for Wizrak to move your model up, because I'm not going to control your model.
Yeah, sorry. Like 5 things to control.
All right.
That's fine. This is more of a slow and methodical game. You open the door. You look in there, Wizrak, Jaquez, and you see like a skeleton. Remains of some human. And to the left, you see some pans and an ewer of some type.
Are these remains of a man or a child?
You move up.
Sure.
You try to avoid a crack in the door. Try to avoid this crack, right? You jump over a little bit, and you move up to the remains. Make a medicine roll.
I have to make a medicine roll to determine how big the bones are?
Well, there's more information.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm proficient in medicine anyways. Ew! That's a 6.
It's a
Y'all
man.
cursed me.
It's either a man or a woman's body. And then you see like what appears to be like a pan.
Is that fresh bread?
Well, it's not supposed to be. It's this is all I could do because it's all one unit. You see that?
Oh, okay.
This is the closest I could find to it.
I'm concerned.
Rocks fall, you die.
Well, was there any recorded cases of someone missing before? Does anyone know?
No, they talked about a wizard. That's pretty much it.
As Loco says behind the wall.
Well, if that's all that's in this room, there's a corpse now. A pretty old one by the looks of it.
A lich.
I'll just leave the room. There are no children here. I must keep looking. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do what they did. I'm going to check the fireplace for any ash or soot, any sign of use, at least recent use.
Roll an investigation roll.
Sure thing. Ooh.
What is that?
21.
See like a pipe and some like needles.
What is this thing? Needles.
Smoking crack.
said it's like a pipe with needles in it?
You see a pipe and some needles.
Oh, a pipe and some needles. Okay.
And the soot.
Is the pipe like loose or anything? Or is it still attached to something?
And you look over at the body. You being a bard, like you've seen you performed like in the inns and so forth, right?
Right.
And you kind of put it together. Maybe this person was using this place as like a drug addict. And they must have overdosed. Because you've seen the people like the opium dens and things like that near the more seedier parts of Shirebrook.
I see. Foolish boy or woman. Well, there's nothing more to be said here. Let us go to the next hall.
Which way you want to go? See, Orgrim's moving.
To the left.
See, this is what happens, Loco. When you can control Emery, you could just send him in as cannon fodder.
Right.
It's a cannon fire.
Set off the traps.
What is that? Just go open it up for me, Emery, real quick. You're moving down the hallway. Do you want to go this way, or do you want to go this way?
I say we just keep going straight, and then we'll come back and check the other hall.
Okay.
It's a huge ass house.
Everybody makes a perception roll.
Yes!
Yay! You're gonna jump scare us.
Oh,
Kinda hard
that was
to jump
almost
scare you guys.
30-20.
A 9.
12.
14.
Is that footsteps you hear in the attic?
And I'm proficient in perception. Does that change anything?
No. I just asked for rolls, so I roll a stealth roll. I have to roll a stealth roll against everyone in the party to beat your perception. Everybody hears footsteps in the attic. As I roll a natural 1.
Well, where is this
Stomping
damn
in the attic.
Well, I can assume I was not the only one who heard that, yes.
Okay,
We must find a way up.
everybody, we need to find the attic and
Indeed.
have your
Onward.
swords and magic ready for a fun fight.
Lock and load.
And Orgrim, as you see that, you see like the shadows that are reflected in the moonlight in a way, and you see some shadow or something pass over this building in the back here. Looks like a graveyard or a small cemetery in the back. Like a shadow moves, like you see motion. Like a motion of like a creature that's at least, large. It's not like a squirrel or a fox even. It's something that's large enough to catch a shadow, and it catches your glimpse as you see it in the back.
Humanoid or larger than humanoid?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So I tell the party that I think I saw something
Outside, you say?
outside. Do we do the attic or go to the graveyard?
I say attic.
We're here at the attic, so yeah.
I advise we stay in the building. I'll lead us down the hall.
Okay, going down the hallway. As Jaquez kind of takes point.
I'll follow behind.
You look over to the right, Jaquez, and if I highlight my flashlight, it looks like we have a few more rooms. And then the room, like a hallway that goes off here. It's a pretty large manor, so whoever this wizard was that used to live here must have been quite wealthy.
I'll be sure to check down there. But first, no room must be left unchecked. I'll check the first door on the left.
Okay. Let's move up to the first door here.
Okay. I didn't know which hole it was.
It's okay. Let's
You opening the door?
Yeah, he's opening it, so I'll open it for you. And you look in here, and It's more rubble, fireplace again in here. An old cabinet. And give me 1 second. So sometimes I'm going to just hide the screen for a second.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, looks like it glitched out. Give me a second. There we go. I'm just going to hide the screen like that if I want to tab and see if anything's there. Okay. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Well, there's actually something to check now. There's the cabinet right there.
I'll come into the room.
So, who wishes to open the spooky door?
Really?
Oh, really? Alright, fine. If this door isn't locked, I'm gonna open it with the tip of my rapier.
This cabinet here?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't right-click and open it. Sometimes the objects are interactable. This one is not. But you open it up.
Right.
There's dusty clothing in here. Robes, man's and women's clothing. There's spiders and cobwebs that fill out the cabinet.
It would seem that our 10-year-old wayward wizard has once owned a family. Fascinating. I'll close the door. Do you wish to look at the fireplace, or shall we move to the next room?
Yeah, I'd like to investigate this fireplace too.
Roll it up.
I'll watch over his back.
Thank you. Investigations. I got a 8.
Doesn't appear to be. This fireplace doesn't appear to have been used recently.
Okay.
Well, this is quite a large building. There's going to be more than a few.
You look over to the right, like some of the shingles here have come undone on this. You know, I'm trying to think of a porch almost, right?
Balcony.
Yeah. Balcony and porch. Really, it's not a balcony, but it looks more like a porch that would be used.
Oh, I thought that was another floor. My bad.
It is. It's downstairs, so there's a porch that comes out to the back. And it looks like there used to be a garden that was here as the moonlight strikes it, but the overgrowth to it has been... It's now covered with full weeds that are starting to die as winter comes in.
Well, let's go to the next room, shall we?
Let's open this door.
Loco opens the door.
Attempting to open the door.
And what do you do, Loco? It appears to be a bedroom of some kind. You see a bed, but there's rubble strewn throughout here.
This looks to have once been the master bedroom.
Mm-hmm. I would like to investigate this room.
I'll go in there with him.
Okay, we'll move Loco up first. Like
I'll
this.
keep Emery company in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come along.
And as you kind of come in, Loco, there's like leaves and just dirt that's on the bed just from the natural decay. You know, the roof has holes in it, as you've seen. It's just come under disrepair. And you see like a shadow behind the bed, and a face of a woman appears.
Oh.
She says, "You've come back?"
Who's come back?
Cypress, is that you?
Yes?
Where have you been?
I went for a walk.
I thought you were going to the west.
Yeah.
Make a deception roll.
Loco's trying to lock her Allison.
Oh,
Deception.
I have my hands on both my rapiers, and they're slowly being unsheathed right now.
15.
Come closer, I can't see you.
I advise against this.
I'm not gonna come closer.
What do you do?
Looking at this womanly figure, what creature could I tell that she is, or is she just a ghost? Like, what is she?
You don't know.
She is glowing.
Not even with Arcana?
Arcana is like magic. You know, involves like casting of spells. This is something that would require, you don't know. You're not like a witch hunter or anything, but you are tied to the undead, right?
Yes.
You feel the presence of life, you know, and death and the strings that connect between the mortal plane and those of the Shadowfell. And this woman is some residual, something left.
I would tell her the truth and be like, I am here to release your spirit. What are you attached to?
What are you talking about?
Oh dear.
You're dead.
I'm dead?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you said, Sybaris. You said that I would be alive. Or I am alive.
Well, you were alive when I left, but by the time that I come back, you somehow passed.
That's impossible. I've been here the whole time.
How long have you waited?
Not long. Yeah,
I was gone for 10 years, correct?
You don't know. Do you say that?
Yeah, I would say that because that's the fact that I know.
I just saw you the other day.
The other day.
I'm gonna look under that dirt on the bed.
It's just like dirt.
What
That doesn't
year
have
is
a
it?
body on it.
What year is it for you?
I don't remember. What year is it?
What year is it? Good question of life.
I linked it in chat.
The
The year is
The
431.
year is 431.
That's right. She says, as her eyes don't blink.
She came from around the bed, so I'm gonna look around her and maybe I'll find something.
You kind of move closer to her.
Yeah.
And she like looks at you and she says, "Who are you?"
I am a friend, if you would have one.
Did you...
May I be your friend?
Are you... Sir... Are you my husband?
I got asked that question a lot, but I'm afraid not, my lady.
What are you doing here?
I am here to find a missing child, my lady. He was taken from his mother. She is worried about him.
I hear them sometimes. Playing. They play hide and seek. They must be hiding somewhere.
Do you have any idea where they could be?
I don't know. I'm not supposed to be here. You're supposed to come back and stop this.
I'm sorry for letting you down. I look over my shoulder towards the smaller cat.
You guys hear like a piece of like furniture move almost? Like back down the hallway. This way. Back where Emery's at.
We must go now, my lady. Please, try to get some rest.
One moment. Let me test something, please.
Test
Yes,
something?
what?
I will say hello in Abyssal, hello in Inferno, then hello in Undercommon. See if she understands any of those languages.
She stares at you with an unblinking glaze. Glare.
Hmm.
You were supposed to come back and with the answers. I'm not supposed to be this way, aren't I?
It is time for us to go.
I think it is time for us to go.
Do you guys leave the room?
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of like, just out of like, almost like morbid curiosity, as you look back, Jaquez,
Right.
she's like gone, you know? The glow that she was there, like that illuminated the bedroom, is missing. And the room goes cold and still.
I'll close the door behind me.
Hmm.
Well, that was enough existentialism for the next hour. Let's go on. You all
Well,
heard that furniture, yes?
yeah, that was slightly creepy, but luckily it wasn't, we weren't dealing with anything truly evil because, if her reaction was to any of my languages that I just spoke were off-putting, I would have told you, get ready for combat.
Just because someone knows a language doesn't make them evil. For instance, you spoke those languages, were you not? Are you evil?
um, technically, because I am undead in all technicality, so technically evil, but I'm a good person.
You just contradicted yourself, you know.
Yes, I know.
Good. Now, let's go check that third and final hallway.
Well, because I'm evil doesn't make me a good person.
Just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
Where you guys want to go?
Down that final hallway.
Go down
Yeah,
this
let's
hallway?
go to the other hallway.
Yeah, that's where it sounds like it came from.
It sounded like it echoed throughout the area here a little bit. Like it's kind of weird, you know? It's hard to pinpoint exactly where it came from. Do we want to open these doors or where are we going?
Yeah, let's open these doors.
Open them up.
Do so.
Go ahead, Loco. Open it up.
Okay, it's time to open the doors. My favorite part.
Hey Wiz, could you move me up to her, please?
Yeah, I'm right there with Loco.
The door won't open for me.
You
What is
right-click
going
the
on?
door and it opened, right?
Right click. Aha. Right click open.
door flies open from the air pressure. Did you see how quick it moved open there? You look in here.
Okay.
It appears to be like a large type of oven or open furnace of some kind. You see like a bedroll that's out. And it looks like there's a chest of some kind.
Don't trust chests that are blindly in a haunted house.
Mm.
I'm not here for treasure. I'm here for a child.
Well,
I see no children.
I don't trust that chest.
You don't trust anything.
I trust
Maybe a lich.
It could be.
Indeed. Who knows? Maybe a guard. That furnace could be a lich in disguise.
Everything's a lich.
Right.
Mm.
Oh,
Claus, why don't you investigate the room? You know the saying, gentlemen first.
Oh, sure thing, my lovely young lady. I go in.
Go ahead, Wiz. Move him in. I'll just move him in because Wiz is AFK or something or doing something.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm multitasking, trying to anyway.
Here we go. You're in here. And it's like a bedroll, you see that. Hey, it's like somebody was here. It's
I'm gonna put my
unknown.
hand on it and see if it's warm.
Put your hand on it. It feels kind of cool.
Hey, my cantrip would have run out about a while ago, but
Yeah,
I'm
but you
just
can just
gonna say
recast
that I
it.
recast it. Yeah.
Yep, that's how it works with dancing lights.
Okay. I'll just let you
Is
know.
there an actual padlock on that chest?
Sure.
I'll just flick it with my rapier real quick. Just to see if I can get some kind of spooky reaction from it.
Just kind of like the metal on metal. You hear like a little ching, maybe.
Yeah.
Hour's getting late. It is getting a little chilly out.
Well. I look at my non-existent watch on my wrist. I have some time.
The one little sundial with no sun out.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Fred Flintstone watch.
Fuck it. We have some time and I have some skill. I want to attempt to pick the lock.
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
I am.
You bust out your... Do you have a thieves' tools kit?
I do.
Nice. You take your thieves' tools kit out and begin to pick the lock. Roll a sleight of hand roll with advantage.
Never leave home without it. I am expert with sleight of hand. Here we go. Beautiful.
Click it open. You find what's in here. I don't think I can... Some chests you can open them up. This one, for whatever reason, you can't. It's what's in here is a little strange. Like, it's like the leftover. Imagine you walk into a hotel room, and there's like fresh day's clothes. You know, toiletries, like a shaving kit. You know, stuff that someone wouldn't... It doesn't make sense why they would have left behind. Like, you see like a water canteen where you'd fill it up at the local well. It's folded up. Like someone folded it in here. And you also see, I'm going to say, a ring of some kind. Like a gold ring. It has, you know, an insignia on it. You know, the insignia doesn't mean anything to you, but maybe it meant something to someone at one time.
I'll hold on to that ring for now.
Okay, add a gold ring to your inventory.
Yep.
Something valuable. It just seems like it wouldn't be left behind, would it?
Sure it doesn't. Well, place has some history to it, but the other stuff, odd indeed that it would just be left in a locked trunk. Alright, that's all there is in this room. Let's go on to the next, shall we?
Yes, let's go to the next. So far we have dealt with ghosts.
Let's have everybody make a perception roll.
Oh no.
14.
Yeah. 8.
3!
Haha.
4.
I had 18.
Wizarek and Jaquez can't hear it because he's barely coming out of the room. But Wizarek is in... Where's Wizarek at? He's actually in the hall, too.
Actually, no, I'm in the room.
Yeah, you're in the room. I
I'm
see
behind.
that now. Yeah, I see that. It's hard to hear, and it's maybe because you're in the room. You almost hear like the sound of a cabinet shutting somewhere in the manor. It's coming from... What's that, downstairs?
You heard that, yes. I say over my shoulder.
So
Yes, very
there's sounds
faintly.
coming from downstairs, the attic, everywhere.
They did say they were playing hide and seek. They would be in multiple locations. I say we investigate the first sound, then we'll head back downstairs.
Sounds good to me.
Follow. Yeah.
Would you like to open the next door? No? That's fine. I'll do it. I'll walk up to the door and I'll open it.
The door flies open. And it looks like we have like a chair. We have like a little bath area, some pillows. And a chair is tipped over.
There's another trunk in here too.
Yep, back here.
Would you mind sending one of those fancy lights in here?
Indeed.
Wait, before he sends a fancy light, can I try to like sneak up and like scare Dracoss?
Yeah, make a
Right
stealth roll
behind.
versus his perception.
An 8.
I got a natural 1, so.
I guess you scare him a little bit, right? How do you scare him, Loco?
While he was opening the room before the light comes in, I just go.
As a deep onset instinctive reaction, the hilt of my blade is already on your throat. Do not do that again.
Oh, come on. We're in a haunted house. Someone has to do it.
You have been warned, my lady. Do not do that again. I'll go over to the trunk.
You walk in. You walk past the like chairs that are like put up here. You look down at the ground. It appears to be like some scratches in like a circle, I want to say. And you see like some dice of some kind. Someone was playing a game here.
What, I know this is kind of a mundane point, but what are the dice rolled on? I'm just wondering if it's snake eyes or anything. If it's snake eyes, it's bad luck.
A 5 and a 6.
Alright, we're good. No one was cursed today. I go over to the trunk.
You recognize the game though, being from, you know, again, a bard. Like, it's a game that it's kind of like a solitaire type of game, like a game that someone would play by themselves. It's not really like, I mean, a child could play this game, but it's more likely someone else played it.
Not if it was a child with other children. This could be where the adult was, where those footprints led to or something. Alright, I'm gonna try my hand at that trunk.
Make another sleight of hand roll. with advantage because you're using your tools. Whenever you use tools and you're proficient and everything with them, you roll with advantage. You click open the lock, little clicking sound. The chest is empty.
Who would keep a locked chest with nothing in it? Fascinating.
And you look over as you can see outside the kind of the window here in the courtyard, and you see like another shadow move.
It appears this place is more full of life than you had first imagined. Young lady, would you mind checking down the hall?
Sure. I'll look down the hall. She will go down this way, go down the hall.
Okay, gonna go down the stairs. Gonna come through this way, I think. And there appears to be an upstairs too.
I will shout as loud as I can. There is an attic.
Dave, keep it down.
I'm just here. Don't need to shout.
When Loco shouts out, anyone else could have heard this.
Following after her.
Yeah, I'm coming in too. Oh, I was there. Yeah.
You guys want to go upstairs or downstairs?
Oh, there's stairs down too.
I'm looking though at these stairs, Loco, and there is an attic area to get up here. But if you look, the stairs are broken. It's not really that accessible. You could try to jump up there, or you could have Emery boost you up there. For sure.
Feline agility, motherfucker. We got 2 cats in here. Let's do this.
Do you want
me to lift you up?
Do you want to go upstairs or downstairs?
Let's go upstairs first, since we heard those creepy sounds upstairs.
Creepy sounds. It's just someone walking.
Want to go upstairs,
It's
guys?
time to go. Yes.
Okay.
I'll be going up there with her.
Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna just I'm gonna peel back the room like this a little bit, and so yeah, I think we can do it like this. Yep.
I'll give her that initial boost up since she's pretty short, and I'll jump up and claw my way up there.
I'm gonna say Dancing Lights has gone out, and instead of recasting it,
You can just recast it. It's just an action recast it.
I said instead of recasting it, so I don't want to recast it.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to silently cast Cause Fear.
On to who?
Is it a separate target? I thought it was a radius.
Let me take a look.
It's a target.
You're awakened.
Yeah, target.
Oh.
I'm trying to flush someone out.
It's a range of 60, so you have to cast it on one person. You have to see the target.
No, I'll just cast recast Dancing Lights. Never mind.
Sure.
My bad.
You spring up here, Loco, with your feline agility, and it appears to be an addict of some kind.
Wiz, could you send me up there too?
Yep.
And it's a little tricky, so I'll move everybody up here as you guys make your way up. And you can see like how how much disrepair there is. Let me see if I can't really. This model is a little tricky, guys. Who am I missing? I'm missing you, buddy, Wizarac. Boom, there you go.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the lights just at the minute.
There, I also got you up here. You can see though, in the attic here, it's under a lot of disrepair. Like you can see a hole in the wall holes in the wall. There's a lot of debris, but the attic extends all the way to the back here. And it's dark.
Well, it's time to investigate this attic.
Let us go forward.
You go forward, and you can see what's happened up here in the attic is for what it is, there's been recent activity up here. There appears to be someone who has lived up here.
A squatter. So since we heard the footprints from the left side of the house, I think that should be where we investigate first.
You look around, like up in the attic, and if you guys think about it, like there's holes and stuff in the flooring, and they lead to different other parts of the manor, and the roof is just under a lot of disrepair. You smell like mold, and you can only imagine like the termites are starting to get into the wood now. It won't be long before the house is under total disrepair. But it could stand for a long time. As some houses are very resilient, the foundation could be strong. But anyone who could climb through something like this could easily move throughout the house from one area to another. Through the attic.
It appears that they may already be downstairs.
So that means someone of our kind would have a field part of this house.
I believe the time is field day. Yes, I understand. I'll look down the right side of the...
You look here at this barrel, for instance, and there appears to be like... You look at the wood, it's been chopped. Like, there's been clean cuts across the wood.
I'll go ahead and look down the... Well, she's already looking down the right, so I'll look down the left side.
I'll have the barbarian with me, since I am the only person with power.
Whoop. Just fell through.
Yeah.
Ah! Make a dexterity save.
No.
Shaquille. No! I will not accept your incompetence, DM.
I refuse your skill check.
You see some papers. They're mostly like the ink on them has been worn, dried out. They're unlegible. But you see some baskets with scraps of food that have been put into them. And I'm just kind of seeing if we have anything else here.
What does the local and the barbarian see?
Yep, I'm coming over to you.
Give me.
It's just a very dilapidated house. The hour is so late, guys. Roll a D. I'm gonna have local roll a D20. If he rolls low, the child is dead.
Oh?
Oh, no.
Hey, Loco, don't roll low.
No low, Loco.
As you guys
No
are
low.
taking too long.
8.
Oh.
Not low enough, but getting close. The time is working against you, maybe, Loco.
Remember that hole that I fell through?
I don't know.
Honestly, but
It was like a stairway.
Actually, the hole that you dropped me in on accident, I'm actually going to voluntarily go through that hole now.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, before you go, I
Oh,
will tie a rope around you and then ask the barbarian to carefully bring you down, since probably he has
Woman,
to
I am a cat that is less than a 6-foot drop. I'm going to be fine.
You'll land on your feet, right?
Yeah. Or my ass, whichever one works. I'll drop.
You can't always rely on luck.
I rely on my talents and reflexes.
You quickly jump down, and with the grace of a cat, you always land on your feet. All right?
Indeed.
And if you look, if I move the model now, you're kind of in the main foyer, like where the stairs are where you guys came up.
That's what I was thinking.
And you
All
think about it, Jaquez, this place could be pretty dangerous. You don't know what's here anymore, right? Someone could just pop out at any time.
I say we split up in teams of 2. You, lady, you come with me.
Okay.
We must. The child could be in danger. His life may end at any moment.
You guys dropping down?
Yeah.
Want me to
and
lower
this-
you down, Loco?
This time.
Nah, I'm
we'll go to
fine.
the store.
Okay.
Are we splitting the party?
Yeah.
We're doing the thing that the DM hates, splitting the party.
Me and Emery will go back towards the stairs if that's all right with you, Emery.
Sure. You control me, so I go where you. If I say so or not, right?
Yeah,
If
can you
we
switch
are-
that?
If we are doing this, could you actually give control of my character to Loco? That makes
Yeah.
it easier for us.
Yeah, it will make it way easier.
Okay. Let's give you guys permission by everyone here. I have to go back upstairs here, so I have to do this little trick. And then let's go to
Emery,
Emery.
if it's okay, can you take point rather
Sure,
than?
I'll take point.
I'm gonna go with Emery and Wizrak first to see where they kind of go before I switch
Okay.
to the other group. So you guys are going back kind of the way you came, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move your models back towards the stairs way, this way, I believe. And then why don't you want to? We can just move those lights. Boop. Do you want to? So we're on the second floor. We just came down from the attic. Where do you want to go, Wizrak?
I think we should go down another stairs. I believe there were some stairs at the bottom of those stairs.
We're going down to the stairs down here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to have Emery and Wizrak both make perception rolls.
I got this.
Ah.
You got this. That's not
Uh,
horrible.
11.
Perception roll for me too, did you say?
Emery and Wizrak both make perception rolls.
Okay.
The other thing, too, if you have like a familiar, the familiar actually makes a perception roll as well. Right? Because a familiar is considered another creature within the
I
party.
got 12.
Sure. Wizrak and Emery, you both look at each other as you think you hear something in the cabinet right here. Let's go back to the other, this cabinet right here. So let's move all the models and things up to where you're at, Wizrak. You see this cabinet here? Right here, buddy?
Sorry, not yet.
Okay.
Now I do.
This cabinet right here, you think you hear something there. And I'm going to go to the other group, though, for now. You guys
Okay.
are on the second floor. So let me move this. Like this, I believe. There we go. What do you guys do?
I say we go back down to the first floor. That is where we
Yeah, let's
last
go
left.
down to the first floor.
Go ahead, Fallen. You can move him. So you move back down to the first floor.
Whoa.
Okay. Where do you guys go?
Let's go to the right.
The right?
This way?
Yep. We must find that child. I feel uneasy.
And let's go up to here. And you guys want to open this door here?
Wait, there's a wizard right here. There's a wizard right here.
I want to know who that person in front of us is.
What? What?
There's a model in front of us. I want to know who that is. Mr. D.
Yeah, there's.
You know who this is? It's the DM's model. It looks like the DM that I didn't delete.
We found the
The
dungeon
GM,
master.
the dungeon
We have
master is
infinite-
there.
we have infinite inspiration now.
I have to use him to like move around the map, guys.
No, that's fine. No one.
Who is that?
Who is that? We're going to attack you.
Mysterious.
Oh, initiative.
Hold on here. I'm going to show you a picture of what you guys see.
We gotta fight the dungeon master. Oh shit!
Right.
The dungeon. You guys see the dungeon master.
He's a level 20 everything.
This is what you guys see.
What did we see? I didn't see it. Oh.
Very Very
That's-
nice.
That's some good shit right there. That's the official dungeon master outfit and everything. I love it.
Do you want to open up the?
Anyway.
Who's opening up the door? Loco or
the-
Jackass?
Did any of you guys ever watch the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon?
No, but I want
That
to.
was he was in the cartoon, Emery.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
they had a cartoon
Yeah.
back in like this 90s or 80s, and this was
Yeah.
the guy. That's why I was making a joke with it.
Right. I'm aging myself.
Oh.
Since I'm the one who can actually take a hit, I'll open it just in case. No children?
I'm just checking to see if there's anything in here. You see it's an empty room, but you see a window that looks over the hill that you're at, right? The stony hill, which is sort of built down here. I'm going to go back to the other group with Wizarack. What do you guys do?
Okay, so I'm
Morning's
gonna
not-
investigate the cabinet if that's okay.
You hear like a little noise coming from the cabinet.
I try to open the cabinet up.
You open like this large drawer of the cabinet, and you see a boy. I'll reveal his model. Who are you?
You, Henry, was it Henry Harmon? Henry?
I'm Henry. Who are you?
Your mom's worried sick about you.
You're not Simon. Where's Simon at?
Who's Simon?
Simon's my friend.
Was he with you?
It's my friend. Of course he's with me.
What happened? How did you end up in the cabinet?
I'm playing hide and seek, of course, dummy. Why do grown-ups always have to be so stupid and controlling? I'm not going back home. I'm staying here. I don't know who you are.
Shit, you're coming with me.
What do? You like grab the kid or something, or what do you do?
Bribe him with a coin. Kids love money.
Don't touch me, you big ogre.
I'm glad it didn't drink water yet.
You're gonna die on me.
Oh,
Kind of like bat your hands away.
I just stand back a bit
Simon,
quietly.
Help me.
We're here to help you.
No, you're not. You're no
We
fun.
found you. You hid and we found. Hide and seek's over.
I'm not going back home. You're not my dad.
How do you know
that's
that?
what your mom said last night.
Henry must be like around 10 years old.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit. Just bonk him on the head or something. Use it for getting his stick.
Well, you could always lie and say that you have a kid with you.
I'll let you guys
Because
think about
definitely-
that. I'm going to go back to the other group while you guys are
Right.
kind of like dumbfounded, I guess. We're getting told off by a 10-year-old. The mighty
10-year-old
heroes.
dropping the F-bomb.
The mighty 10-year-old with the F-bombs has thwarted the
Right.
mighty adventurers. You guys open up a room. It appears to be empty.
We must go
Well,
to the
there's
next
nothing
one.
here.
Indeed. Onwards.
Well,
Along.
have you heard of the folktale about the tribe that disappeared one day?
I am a bard. I hear of many tales. You'll have to be more specific than that.
Well, it was about a Tabasco tribe that disappeared over 500, I think 300 or 500 years ago.
Okay, no, I do not know that. I'm not that old.
You don't know about the lost tribe?
Oh no! Whatever would I do? If only someone here knew what the lost tribe was, they would tell me a long and detailed story about it.
I could tell you the old story.
Or we can find a missing child. One or the other.
Or you could not.
Well, it's something to pass the time and no pranks. I'm gonna open this door.
I'll be right behind her.
Okay. Move the model up from the other guy, too.
Yep.
Wait, I need you to move me, thank you!
All right.
Why
one
are you
second.
upstairs? If I'm
One.
upstairs, actually.
Let me tell you what you see in this room.
Go ahead.
It appears to be an armory of some kind. This armory was once filled with well-maintained armaments that has fallen unto ruin, whether by design or simple neglect. Age has rendered the steel weapons brittle, pitted with rust, and every polished surface is now sullied with tarnish. The scent of aged iron pervades every inch of the structure. It was once orderly, now it is struck with the disorder of abandonment. You can see that there appears to be like a weapons thing here. A crafting table. You have also a weapons rack here with rusted weapons and some suits of armor that are all rusted out. Or just rusty.
Well, let's see if anyone's hiding here, since they're playing hide and seek.
I see no place to hide here. Unless they're small enough to fit in the chest cavity of those armor pieces.
What are you searching Loco for? Exactly.
Probably for the kids, because probably...
Yeah. Where are you searching?
Like underneath the table, like kids think of stupid ideas like that.
Make an
They're
investigation
short enough to
roll.
be able to look under the table without crouching.
Hey, think like a kid. Investigation. 17.
You do a thorough investigation. You're just kind of like walking around using your dark vision. You see like the rusted weapons here in the rack. You see the windows that overlook the strange manor that's been abandoned out. And then you come up to the armors, which appear to be like breastplates, scale mails, chain mails. And you tap on the armor here a little bit. And the armor attacks you. And then we're going to go to the other group for a second and see what they do. We'll roll initiative. As the armor assembles, and the armor animates and attacks you. Splitting the party always works. No matter what anybody tells you. Okay, so you guys are with the boy. Fuck off, I said.
I constantly avert my eyes because I feel like if the kid looks into my eyes, he's gonna feel more scared than anything else.
Yeah, take off your fucking Hollow's End mask. You fucking freak.
Bro, bonk him. TKO his ass.
I'm not going with you. Simon!
I say over to Emery, I say, just dunk this kid on the head and just take him with us.
Yeah. Dunk. Pick him up and stuff him in my sack.
It's kind of big.
Hmm?
He's kind of big. I mean, you could tie him up and like throw him over your shoulder, I guess.
Right.
Kidnappers and thugs is what you are.
Is it kidnapping if you're returning the child to their mother?
Nope.
Okay.
He sprints off.
Not in my book.
He sprints off. Do you guys try to do anything?
I attempt to grab him.
Okay, make
Yeah, I'll attempt to grab him too.
So I'm gonna make it's your guys' rolls. You both make athletics rolls.
Cool.
Versus my acrobatics or athletics. I roll a 15.
I rolled 11.
Lose. Emery. 18. You grab him, Emery. Ah! Let go of me, you beast!
You're coming with me.
You start to like tie him up a little bit, Emery.
Yeah.
You start to tie him down a little bit. It's kind of weird, you know. You're tying down like a 10-year-old boy. You fucking oof.
I take my mask off and I look in and I say, "Carry on, and you'll get this. What happened to me?"
Let's
Intimidation on a kid.
Yeah, make an intimidation roll. I roll a 17.
I roll a 12.
And I'll growl at him.
You growl at him? Are you proficient in intimidation, Emery?
Yes.
Wow. I roll pretty well, though. 16. You missed by 1. Because I roll a 17. No. You're thugs! Did my mom send you?
Okay.
Yes.
I'll just run away again. All right, I'm going to go back to the other group real quick here. Roll initiative.
I need to refill my beverage. I'll be right back.
I'm going to put the initiative count up. As I will love to TPK you as punishment.
23. 23.
I am anti-armor, you fool. And you are armor.
I rolled a 7. Okay, so we have Loco, I think, is up first, and then Jikaz. But I have to do the staggered initiative, so I have it like this. Loco's up first.
There's only 3 of us.
What
Loco's
she
up.
will do...
The armor animates in front of you. The armored figure moves and steps oddly, echoing and hollow. When the helmed head turns your way, you realize that no one under the armor is wearing it. It's such an empty suit animated by magic or some other foulness.
What I'm going to do is that I'm going to form a ball of death energy. This Eldritch Blast is like a shape of like a skeleton, and then I shoot it at the armor.
Roll with disadvantage since you're doing a ranged attack in melee combat with the armor creature. You don't hit. The armor's AC is 18. It reflects off of the steel. But the armor is withered pretty bad, Shaquille. You miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Haunted armor's up against 2 attacks as it tries to slam you. Loco. What's your AC, Loco? 12?
15.
Okay, so
15.
I miss you. With 2 attacks, Jaquez is up. So it tries to...
I'm going to, as I'm running up to it, cast heat metal on it.
Okay. You focus your mind. The metal begins to glow. And begins to melt, right? Slowly.
Yep. I roll fire damage real quick.
I think I have to make a con save.
Almost max.
Let me take a look.
Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast a spell. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each end of my subsequent turns to cause damage again. If a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage...
There's no con save, it just does the damage. You do a lot of damage to it as it starts to melt.
I'm going to kind of put myself in between them and push her out of the way to make myself the target.
You already use an action to cast a spell, but I'll move your model up to here. Right?
Alright.
We take an action to push her out of the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Loco's up.
Okay, I'm still close range, right? No.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
I'm still
right in
close
combat with the animated armor. You see it's heating up quickly. It starts to glow red hot, and the old rust begins to melt off the armor and plops onto the ground, rehardening.
Okay, I think Chill Touch won't be disadvantaged since it is technically a hand, right? You create a ghostly skeleton in your hand, face a creature within range. Make a... Oh, no, that's range. You know what? I'm going to pull out my
spell
dagger.
attack, so it's spell disadvantage. You pull your dagger out. Okay, roll an attack roll.
because that's all I could do.
Sad times.
Could disengage and get behind me.
12.
Ting! Right off the armor. The haunted armor's up. It attacks you again twice. Missing you twice. What type of armor are you wearing to give you 15 AC?
Studded leather armor.
And your dexterity, right? Your
Yep.
test is up.
Alright, so as my bonus action, I'm gonna roll damage for the spell.
Yeah. Rolled pretty well in the heat metal last
Pretty
round.
good
Almost maxed in. Damage. It's badly injured.
And as my normal attack, since I already used my bonus action, I can't dual wield attack. If I can, like a single rapier thrust.
Ha!
Ew. No.
Doesn't repels off the armor. Loco's up again.
Okay, so can I disengage then do Eldritch Splash? No, wait,
No.
no, I don't have 2 actions. Well, I'm just going to attack with my dagger again, because that's the only thing I can do.
Sad
Disengage
times.
and get the hell out of the way.
Desperate times comes with desperate measures.
It swings out at you again. Hits you for 5 bludgeoning damage. As the slam of the armor, the gauntlet, racks you across the face for 5 bludgeoning. The second attack goes out, hits you with a 21 for another 4 bludgeoning damage. Jakez is up.
I'm gonna roll damage one more time.
As you guys are in the other room down the hallway, you know, you guys can kind of hear the ambience of this manor, right? Of Lionfall Manor. Here, right, Emery and Wizrak? In the distance, you hear fighting happening. But I think the combat will be over, so I won't add you to the initiative. But I'm just saying, like, you know, normally we'd add you in, but you do hear fighting.
Yeah.
Jakez is up, though.
10 fire damage.
And you see the last of the metal begin to melt, and it slowly burns down right before you into like a pool of like lava, and then cools off right in front of your footsteps. You take your feet back a little bit so you don't get burned, Loco, and the animated armor is destroyed. Let me go back to the other group now. Get your hands off of me! Stop!
Can we gag the kid?
This is...
I asked Wizard, should we gag the kid?
You do. I'm going to just say you gag the kid.
Yeah, just gag the kid.
Let's talk. Get out of here. So, should we go out through the door?
Yeah, I reckon we should choose one of these doors. I'll let you choose, since you're the big and strong in the front.
Okay, we're going to go out through the front door. Is that where we're going, guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
open that door.
We open the door here. And we're just kind of going out. I messed up because this map is kind of hard, like I said. And Simon is following out with you guys. And as you guys are coming down the hallway, we'll go back to the other group as you guys are done fighting the animated armor. What else do you guys want to do?
Do not touch those armors.
I sheath my swords, I look at the small woman next to me, and I slap her up the side of her head.
Ow, what was that for?
I told you to get behind me. And now you're hurt.
Well, I am not a weakling, if you couldn't see. I was doing pretty good dodging it.
You have bruises all over your face. Come here, I say as I take a knee in front of her and cast Cure Wounds. Alright.
A moment's incantation and a gentle touch later, the bloodless flesh becomes rosy. The gashes close across your wounds, Loco, and the broken bones knit instantly with the rush of magical healing. Flush with renewed vigor, your formerly injured patient is now ready to face the world once more.
Also, since you touched Loco, you can, while touching and healing Loco, you don't feel like a pulse at all with Loco. Like, you don't Like she has no pulse.
I'm not touching your throat or your wrist. I'm touching your face where you got punched. I want to feel your pulse.
Yeah, so she's closer to touch. Like a dead body.
Okay. You're cold. Everyone's cold. It's a pretty cold night.
Well, okay, let's try to find the kid. Do not touch anything. And thank you.
Please, just listen to what I say. You won't be punched in the face by a suit of armor next time.
Hey,
Come along.
hey, I practice on magic. I do not practice on combat. We can't tell.
That's why I said get behind me. I was able to tell her. Now let's go. This place is not safe.
You're right.
I leave the room and I head back down the hall to the main area.
Okay.
Oh, if I could control both.
You guys see them. They have a kid. What does it look like? Is you guys have tied up this kid, and they see you coming down the hallway now, right?
They see Emery. I stopped to see the opening on the left as soon as I came through the door. Is that an opening or is that an accidental?
So you guys have come back out to the main room where the statue's been defaced, and this is where you guys are at.
Okay, all of us are together.
Yeah, I've eased my life up, and now you're all back together.
I'm still in the hallway, by the way.
Okay, what do you want to do, Wizrak?
I was wondering if this is a wall I'm seeing here, or is not a wall.
This room?
Yeah. Oh, so there is no wall there. I just thought it was an thing.
There was probably a door there at one time, or there was a wall, but it's been destroyed through ruin. And you look out through the window, right? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you want to do?
Do I see anything in this room? Anything at all?
There's a door here.
Door.
Mm-hmm.
We got the kids, so I guess no point looking any further. Plus, I just thought there might be something in the room.
As you say that, the door opens. And you see Henry there.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I suspected that it was going to be a doppelganger or something. But my guy wouldn't have figured that out.
I go, you Simon?
Who's Simon?
I'm dumbfounded. The surprise on my face would probably be showing right now. Like, super confused.
What are you doing here?
Kill the child.
Looking for you?
You found me. Go away.
I'm come to take you home.
What is that sound?
I don't hear anything.
As he hears a child struggling, make a deception roll with disadvantage.
Deception. Jesus Christ. Deception.
As you say, you don't hear anything, but he obviously hears something.
He's insane.
15.
Huh. I thought I swore I heard something.
Can I silently cast thaumaturgy and have a constant noise coming from behind me? I've got what you call it, tiefling. So tieflings have got the cantrip thaumaturgy.
Yes, but to actually cast it silently, you need to have the sorcerer thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to overcast it.
Can I overcast it and cast it silently?
Yes, DC 10.
It's not worth it. Oh,
okay.
It's 10.
You want? So I roll a d20 and I got a DC 10.
Yes, it's a random saving throw. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Roll a d6.
I feel lucky. A d6.
Yes, a d6 to determine the random saving throw.
Okay. D6.
Every time I've seen someone overcast, it never works.
It works once.
You roll a 3, so this is your con. Your constitution is being tested. Roll a constitution saving throw, DC 10. That your body is tested to try to bend the spell beyond your power.
It is just a 10. Shouldn't be too hard.
That 20. Oh yeah.
So the spell goes off without a hitch. The thaumaturgy is cast silently as you just make the gestures behind your back to cast it. So you aren't using any verbal components or anything like that. So it's undetectable that you're casting the spell. What is it? What's happening? You create like a booming voice or something, right?
Yeah, just a constant loudish noise, loud enough to block out the muffled sounds of the tied up kid.
A really long fart.
Really. I'm gonna say squeaking noise as the wind bluffles through the building, sort of thing.
It works. Well, you found me, and I don't want to go home. Leave.
Unfortunately, I can't. We have to take you home. Simon's with us.
Simon's with us?
Yeah, he's just down the hallway.
Who's Simon?
The one you're playing hide and seek with?
I don't know a Simon.
You playing hide and seek with anyone?
No. It's time for you to leave. You're not welcome here.
Shit. Okay, Okay, so I approach him.
He shuts the door.
Do we see this happening?
I'm describing something. You see him talking to someone, and you guys have to say something if you're going to do something. He steps away and shuts the door.
Just before he shuts the door, I said, I say,
It's his
he
ready to
told me to
action.
leave.
So it's his ready to action. When you
Okay.
take a step closer to him, he ready action shuts the door.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna, since the door's shut now, I'm gonna leave. I'm not even gonna go that way.
Okay.
What was taking you so long? We have the child.
Do we? Do we have
Yes.
the child?
This is clearly a child.
I've just been talking to Henry in the other room.
No, this
Are you going crazy? Okay, I'll ungag the kid, and hopefully seeing another kid will help him calm down and be like,
Simon, help!
listen to me. I'm a kid like you. Look, I'm 10 like
She
you.
admits it. I knew it.
Help!
I am not. She's like, I am lying my ass off. Let me do my thing.
And the kid hears you.
Help!
If he keeps screaming, I'm just gonna squeeze his nose shut. Oh no, stop being a naughty boy. We are here to help. Not
You
fight.
thugs! Get your
Are you
hands
Henry?
off of me!
Your
We're
mom
taking you
sent
back
us
to
to
your
get
mother.
you. Your mom is very worried about you. It's time to go home.
What's her name then?
My name is Loco.
My
Oh,
mom's
I'm
name, you
just-
idiot!
Mom.
What?
You don't even know
Your
my
mom.
mom's name.
She never told us her name.
She did. I
That's
just briefly
real, that's a
mentioned it.
Yeah, it was briefly mentioned. I did not write it down.
Gotcha. Checkmate.
Can I make an insight roll
Yes.
to remember? Okay.
Yes.
Because
Or a
I
history
hate
roll.
to forget. Oh wow, that was almost a dirty. I hate this.
She had a very forgettable name. Must have been that
I'm
shot of
sorry.
tequila before you left.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of every woman I meet across every day.
You're liars
But
and
your mother-
thugs.
I'll flick him
No,
in the nose.
wait a second. Could I remember her name?
I'm an honest thug.
Insight. Okay,
Don't
I
call
know
me a
who
liar
she
and
is.
a thug. I'm an honest
You can
thug.
make an insight roll. Are you proficient in insight, Loco?
No, but 14.
Nope, you can't make the roll unless you're proficient. Because Jacques mentions it first. You have to be proficient to make the assisting roll.
Oh.
I thought it was a history roll and not an insight.
Well, I said history or insight, but then Jacques rolled insight.
Can I roll as a history?
No.
I am proficient.
Yes, but you have to roll insight to assist Jacques
Yeah.
with it. So you have to be proficient in insight. That's what happens when the player stands up and comes up with the idea, and then every other player's like, "Hey, I want to help." And then 10 rolls go off, and the DM can't.
But I don't want to
shit.
assist. I want to do a main roll of history to remember.
I'll let you roll a history roll since you're begging. The begging gibbons.
23.
Her name was what was it? It was Clarissa Gennin.
Clarissa, yeah. Your mom is Clarissa Gemin.
Well, you could have found that out from someone else. Simon's gonna get you, thugs.
Kid, I say as I take a knee in front of him. You are not important enough for us to care. We just want to take you home.
What do you say?
I say to the kid and said, I just spoke to Simon. He said he's gonna wait for you back home.
Wait, you found Simon? Well, where is he?
I ignore and wait for an answer from the kid.
The kid ignores you.
Rude.
Mutually ignored.
Wizrak, tell us about the encounter with the other Herman.
It's up to him. He's trying to
I mean,
play a
he
little
kinda
game of
did.
deceit.
He kind of did tell us. He said he was talking to Simon, but Simon was here, so he kind of played it off as he was losing his mind.
Can I try and roll for persuasion that I've spoken to Simon and that he can understand that?
The kid looks at you and he's like, "You're a thug. Take off your mask, you freak."
Young man, you are.
I take off my
incredibly
mask one more time,
Eh,
and he sees the scars once again.
you're uglier than a mother's goat.
good. I slap him backhanded style.
Ah! Thugs!
You are very rude. Your mother would be ashamed of these manners.
You aren't my father.
I don't want to be your father. I would be terribly embarrassed of you.
My mother would never fuck a cat.
That I am very grateful for.
You don't call Tabasky's cats. That's very racist.
You called me
It's
kitty cat when we
racist.
walked in here.
You're all sideshow freaks. I
I've
didn't know
had
Hollow's
enough
End was coming early this year.
I've had enough
Okay.
of this. I want to
Okay,
cast
so-
Cause Fear.
On the kid?
Anyone know a silence spell?
You wanna cast Cause
if
Fear?
If you cast cause fear, he's gonna run away.
You can't.
But he's
He's
tied
tied
up.
up.
Cast
I'm
this-
going to cast Cause Fear, and then I'm
wisdom
going to
save?
say to him, Wisdom save 13.
He starts crying.
And I says to him, now you're going to shut up, you're going to come with us, and that is that. And at the end of it, if you don't like it, you can tell your mom what I did.
Okay, I'll come with you.
There we go. Now let's go. I'm scared of this creepy place.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
I've had enough of this case.
Do
Are
we
you
want
grabbing the boot?
to take the kid back and then explore more?
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
not
let's
really
take the
much
kid
to
back,
explore. We
Get
already
rid of them.
checked most of the building.
What do you guys want to do? We're heading back to the tavern and dropping him off.
We take We're taking the kid back.
We ain't babysitters.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say this probably wrong, but I whisper to Jacquez.
Yeah, you're the only one who said it right so far, aside from Asmo.
I whisper him to and say that in the other room, just before I came down that hallway, I spoke to another Henry. Just before he closed the door on in my face and ran off. I believe that may be Simon and not Henry, but I also believe this might be Simon and not Henry.
I'm assuming this is some form of shape changer, doppelganger, perhaps.
Possibly.
It is worth investigating.
I think so too, but I have a feeling if we take him back and then he ends up being a doppelganger, then the kid may also, the Henry what was here may have died by the time we get back. And that's my biggest worry. So I think we should split the party, send one person to take back the kid, and the three of us defend or find the other one.
Splitting the party, I like that idea.
We did just separate in teams of 2, and unfortunately for our luck, I say as I look over my shoulder towards the small cat woman, we were attacked by a sentient bomb.
Oh.
Luckily, I was able to melt it into scrap, but not before she got a few licks in. Now, as much as I would love to unravel this mystery, I do not believe it would be wise to separate.
Okay. I guess we'll go. Sounds good to me.
We've all left Lionfall Manor and we've headed back to the Drift On Inn, where you meet Claire. Oh, you like begin to untie him, Emery, in the inn.
Yeah.
Oh, my poor boy. She gives him a big kiss. Where did you find him?
In a cabinet in the mansion.
What in blazes were you doing there? I was playing hide and seek. He starts to like kind of like ham it up, right? You know, like he's like putting on a little show for his mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was playing hide and seek with Henry, and these bullies found me. She looks over at you. These aren't bullies. These men and this girl here is a hero. How can I repay you, adventurers?
No need, my lady. It is all the payment we need to see a child reunited with their mother. Though, I do have
Maybe for you.
I have one request. Please, for the love of any god that you pray to, teach the child some manners. He is very...
My little Henry wouldn't do anything, but you won't play at the Lionfall Manor anymore. I'll put the spanking on you and I'll give you the paddle, she says. And she takes Henry by the ear and like takes him outside of the bar. Takes him home. She says,
Job well done.
Thank you so much, she kind of like says before she leaves.
Yes. Well then. Shall we return to the mansion to uncover the mystery? Surely there's more to discover, no?
Yeah, I believe we should go research the mountain. The haunted mansion.
Yeah.
You guys heading back to the manor?
Yeah.
I'm more curious to figure out what the other Henry was.
I'm intrigued to see if we see a leech or not.
What happens if we find 50 Henrys?
I don't think there's that.
You guys head back to the manor. I add another half hour to the time. It's late, guys. Really late. Everybody makes a con save, DC 15, or takes a stack of exhaustion.
Oh no. My dump stat. No.
Dirty 20.
15.
The DC's 15.
18.
Every hour that goes
18.
by, you make another save as fatigue sets in. I think everybody passed.
Yeah.
Everybody passed. They
My
resisted.
endurance lasts for hours.
We are outside of the Lionfall manor again. You see the cave again, and you see the stairway going up. It's late at night. You guys want to go back through the main entrance, or do you want to go through the cave?
I mean, we last saw the well, we didn't, but he last saw the doppelganger outside the mansion, so maybe we should start there.
And there's
Outside
a
of the
graveyard. There's always good stuff in the graveyard.
No. Yeah. So I guess we'll go back to the main room, and then I'll show them where I last saw the other Henry. How does that sound?
Good.
Fall behind him.
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
Everybody, you're approaching here. You relight up you're having the lights, so if there was another creature here, they could see you with the lights, like coming up the mountainside, right? You essentially have torches out.
Yeah.
Okay. You're muted, Loco.
I am.
You were.
Not anymore.
So the models are still out. The hour is just late. It's almost 1 a.m. I will remove poor Henry here, as Henry's been taken back to his mother. Mission accomplished. Or
Right.
is it? Or was Henry? Maybe there was something wrong with him.
No, that was pretty standard Henry behavior.
You guys take him back to the doorway here, right? And you open the door up, right, to show him where Henry was.
Yeah.
There's no one here.
Did it happen to see where he could have gone next?
I didn't happen to see anything other than as soon as I approached him, he slammed the door shut.
Well, anything with feet leaves a trail, so let us move forward. Alright, now before we make any rolls, is anyone here proficient with investigation rolls?
Yes.
Hi.
Investigation? No.
Hi.
Okay, so that's one who's proficient. Is anyone else proficient?
I'm proficient.
I'm proficient in perception.
Okay, so we got 2 people proficient in investigation. So whoever has the higher investigation roll rolls with advantage.
I have
I'm
plus
plus
5.
4.
Alright, so you roll with advantage.
Okay.
What are you
advantage
searching for?
roll. Oh,
Prince.
13. I'm searching for footprints.
Footprints? Strangely, let's move your model outside as you're looking around. Move everybody kind of outside here.
Yep.
You're looking around for footprints. Strangely enough, you don't see any.
Ooh, how odd. Does it look solid ground, or does it look like it's a bit damp and thingy?
Imagine like one of those yards that hasn't been taken care of, hasn't been mowed, or anything like that. Lots of weeds, crabgrass, reflecting the moonlight, an overgrown well.
Do I see any bends in the
That roll's huge.
The
in the
grass,
grass?
yeah.
That is a big
You do
ass
not.
So there's no flat marks or anything. Okay.
Great question.
Well, let's go check out the cemetery. Always some fun to be had there.
You guys go check out the cemetery.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
should we check the well first?
Look down the well.
That's just what we-
Could lead somewhere, maybe.
Oh, I bet that has something to do with the cave.
Yeah.
Drop a light down there, see how far it goes.
Yeah, I can.
Can we drop a dancing light down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's
Dance
see.
it on down.
If it'll not be so glitchy with me.
Hey Wiz, could you move me over there too?
I don't think I have your permission. Oh yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Okay. as, do I see anything? I can't move the lightning fast any further than that.
Fortunately, it doesn't go anywhere. Just a small little well.
Oh, thank God. Well, we can only have so many mysteries.
You know what they say about
Onwards.
wells, Loco? You drop
You
a,
don't want to go in them. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
if you drop a coin there and you make a wish, something might come true.
I drop a coin in there to make sure it isn't a water weird.
Like some mud squishes.
Yeah.
Where do you guys go? Going to the graveyard?
Well,
Yeah, let's go to the
so-
graveyard.
so that's
Graveyard.
enough well business. Let's go investigate the spooky place. I will take lead. Onwards.
You see the you go to the graveyard. I'll move your guys' models up. You see a bunch of headstones here. These headstones, strangely, are all unmarked. These ones over here. You see two headstones here that are marked. One says Florence, and the other one says Tanza. The death of them happened 12 years ago. And then you look at the mausoleum here, and it says Vistra Lionfall.
Do we go in the mausoleum?
Go in the mausoleum.
Well, I suppose that would be the best course of action. Yes. Onwards.
As you
To adventure.
as you kind of look around, everybody makes a perception roll. We'll say the DC's 20. As you try to open up the
Jesus.
mausoleum.
Alright, here we go. Everybody roll great.
Perception wall, did you
Oh,
say?
yeah!
Jaquez rolls it.
5.
The eyes of it.
Got 12.
Eyes. As you try to open it up, like Jaquez, as you get closer, and you look back, you see, like, in the reflection of the manor, you see the woman that you spoke with earlier upstairs in the bedroom. She's looking at you. Do you continue?
Is she making any kind of face? Any kind of warning signs? Or is she just staring at us?
A blank stare with her eyes don't blink. You can barely see it, but with your eyes of a cat in the middle of night, you can see her. You kind of blink because you are getting a little tired. Maybe you saw something, and you blink and she's not there anymore.
I look back at the door with my hand hovering above the handle. Alright. I push it open.
Push it open.
Oh.
And I don't have it in here, but there is a coffin in here.
It's a lich.
Nope. It's just a coffin.
Like this.
Don't tempt Loco with the whole trying to kill a lich thing, because she will just go flop boom.
Alright, Loco, if there is a lich in there and you want to fight it, I'll close the door behind you so you can have your private time.
I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
I'm just saying, there's no way we're taking on a lich, even if there is one, which I doubt there is. Now, there's just a coffin in here. I'm going to close the door now.
If something pops up, I'm going to make sure it goes down.
We won't see it pop up because the doors will be closed. I'm gonna push the doors closed. Alright. Well, I thought that's where Henry Double is hiding, so perhaps we head back.
Let's have everybody else make another perception roll. Everybody can make a perception roll.
Oh, come on.
Hey, 16.
7.
19.
11.
I rolled pretty low. Across the moonlight, you see something scurrying across the rooftop, reflected by one of the 3 moons of Isha. It scurries off into one of the holes in the attic.
I would like to, seeing as I'm a tabaxi, use my incredible agility and massive speed boost and just dash back to the building to chase after it and go all the way up to the 3rd floor.
Going back to the attic.
Yeah.
Let's keep up with him.
I have one hand on a rapier as I'm running up the stairs.
Where is stairs? There. Okay, I'll put him in that room up there.
Let's put him up on the rooms. I don't know how easy it is going to get us up there, because it was kind of tricky to get up there.
Yeah, I can get them up there.
Let's do that. There we go.
Okay,
I got the last guy up here.
nice.
One of you head to the 2nd floor in case he tries to escape.
You hear a voice. Is that you?
Where are you, boy?
See Henry come out from the side of the room. He's like over here. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You there, step out into the light.
Who? You're back.
Indeed.
You're not welcome here.
And something
Well-
tells me you don't belong here. The real Henry is home with his mother. Who are you?
He runs off.
I run after him with my immense speed of 60 movement whenever I dash.
You see him jump down the hole here.
Head down the stairs! I'll follow him.
Let's roll initiative.
Sweet.
All of us are just.
I guess. Give me a second. Just kind of putting people back in a second as we kind of enter the initiative count. Release that model. There we go. There we go.
Definitely could have rolled better than that.
Oh my god, finally, something good. 21.
Can I borrow that 21? You can have my 12.
Loco rolls
Nah.
a 21. Jaquez rolls a 12. Wizrak and Emery.
I roll 6.
Emery rolls a 15. He rolls higher than Jaquez. Henry is here. So Loco is chasing after Henry.
Yeah. So I think the fastest way is going down, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Same hole we went through last time. You got this.
10-foot drop as you drop down.
Wee.
You drop down. Do you want to make an athletics roll? Or an
I-
acrobatics roll?
Tabasky. I can land always on my feet.
Oh, nice. You still take the 1d6 bludgeoning. You take 5 damage.
Damn.
You should have just.
Ah!
I will make the.
What do you do?
acrobatics roll.
You're right in front of Henry.
Okay. Are you going to keep running? Or are you going to go to your... help us bring you to your mom?
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm asking if he is going to keep running.
No response.
Okay, I cast Hold Person. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's your DC?
14.
Passes with a 15.
Damn.
Henry's turn is
That's all
up.
I can do.
Henry attacks you.
Tentacle whip.
Hits you with a 16 for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
And then hits you again. 30-20 for another 10 bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay, so he's got
Henry
multi-attack.
Henry runs off. And I move him over here. Emery's up.
Okay, so a little to unpack here.
Emery, you
Loco
see,
jumped in the hole.
yeah, Emery, you see Henry. The conversation went down.
Yeah.
He turned the corner, and Jaquez tries to sprint after Henry. But Loco's also ready to go after Henry too, and Loco jumps down. You hear her get hit a few times, and you hear her scream, and you hear a thud as she hits the wooden thing. Loco takes a stack of exhaustion.
Yay! My favorite mechanic.
And
I'll jump.
Emery, your turn is up. I'm just describing what's happened. I mean, we can break combat if you guys want. Or unless we're still chasing after Henry.
I'll jump down. Shit, I'm not proficient in
Okay, I'm
medicine.
gonna move you up. It takes a dash action. You jump down, you take 1d6 bludgeoning damage as you try to land next to it. You take 1 bludgeoning damage. And you fall prone, and that's the end of your turn, because if you fall more than 10 feet, you fall prone. Jaquez is up.
I'm going down the hole, and I would like to make a acrobatics check to not break my legs as I go down.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics roll. The DC's 10.
Should be too hard. See? 12.
You fall with cat-like reflexes. You kind of grab onto the side of the rim. Unfortunately, you see Emery kind of stumble down here as he falls down. And you look down and you see Loco is bleeding out. She's dying.
Damn it.
She just must have been
Okay.
attacked by Henry or something.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Not the best. Take what you get.
You're healed by
Take
7.
what you can get, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get as far as I can to the right.
Okay, we'll just move you up a little bit more, like here. Wizrak is up.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash to the hole. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna double check. I have a tail. As I jump into the hole, can I use my tail to grab the ceiling so it breaks my fall?
Yeah, I'll have you make the same acrobatics roll, DC 10.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, it's kind of like Nightcrawler.
Yeah, basically.
Also,
14.
just gonna move your little torches. You're really good with Tailspire. Right? Because you're actually able to do all the models and stuff, which is really nice. 14. Did I say the DC was 10? I think I did.
Yes.
You successfully do it. It's just a small little drop. You successfully are able to drop down Wizrak. That's like your action to do so, really. That's something Jaquez, it's your action to actually use the skill ability, so you couldn't heal him right now. But we won't retcon it. But that's just something to keep in mind, right?
I don't have any healing spells anyway.
That's the end of your turn, Wizrak, unless you want to do any additional movement.
I have another
Or a bonus action of some
15
kind.
feet. I have 15 feet of movement left. Wait, how much movement does it take to get from the hole to
I'm just going to move you up to here, if that's where you want to move.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Loco's up.
I gotta stand up, so I'm
Okay.
no longer prone.
You just got, whacked across the side of the cheek, right?
And do I see him?
Make a perception
Now.
roll.
Oh shit! Five.
You do not, and he gets a surprise attack on you. So I attack you with advantage. I hit you for 8 plus. Didn't roll it. Come on, damn it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I did roll it. 8 plus another 8, 16 damage. You drop unconscious into a dying state again. You take another stack of exhaustion.
I am so good at this game, guys.
Henry is up now. Henry walks up to you and says, "How dare you?" And he attacks you. You take 2 death saves, and Henry shuts the door. And Henry vanishes into the room. Emery is up.
Okay, stand up first.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Henry makes 2 attacks. Loco is dead. Because, right, he takes 2. He has multi-attack. He attacks Loco twice. Loco dies.
You're undead. Don't worry about it. You'll be back.
Exactly. Emery is up.
Okay, first thing, I stand up.
Okay.
And then is Loco in the hall?
Loco, her head is like almost separated from her body as she gets hit with a slam attack. You hear 2 other slam attacks rack against the ground. Like it's much stronger than a child should be able to hit someone.
Right.
Right? So something is wrong. And you see just Loco's, she looks pulverized into the floor.
You will be avenged. Can I?
Very bland reaction.
Next thing.
Seeing someone get beaten to death.
You will be avenged.
The might of Tyr prevails. What do you want to do, Emery? Sorry, Loco. It's just the way the monster would play. You stand up and you yell it out. You don't want to be. You're not going to step out in front.
Yeah, I will.
I thought are you just standing right there? You're just kind of like looking at your other
Can
adventures.
I kick open the door?
You're going to go up and open the door?
Yeah, kick it open. Yeah.
You kick open the door. That's your object interaction. I'm going to move you up a smidge. Make a perception roll.
Am I able to make a verbal suggestion towards him while it's not my turn?
Yes. What do you want to say?
I was going to see if he could move the body out of the way. So then that way, if she does get back up, then she's not in eyesight or line of sight.
10. Alright, perception. 12.
Perception? Okay, let me roll this here real quick. The room looks empty.
Okay.
What do you do?
Where do you go?
But he can't go through walls. Keep looking.
What do you do, Emery? You haven't done like an action or anything. You walk in a little bit. You take a step in, and you feel a big old thunk across your head. And you look up, and you see Henry whap you with a surprise attack. Here we go. I'm going to roll it with advantage. I rolled a 22 for the stealth roll to counter your roll. Right.
Okay.
I hit you with a 19, I think.
I have a 15 armor class, yeah.
You take 6 bludgeoning plus another 14 slashing damage. So you take a total of 20 hit points of damage in one attack. What's your total hit points?
35.
You take more than half of your HP in a single attack. You have to make a DC 15 con save or take a stack of exhaustion. Your head almost comes clean off, and above, you see Henry spider climbing the walls.
And what save?
DC 15 con save.
Good, I have +5 on con.
Let me move Henry up here. I'll move him up on top of the door. I don't know if it'll work. No, it does not.
I roll a 6, so.
So you take a stack of exhaustion. All of your rolls are now at -1. Oh no, I lost him.
How do I mark exhaustion?
You just keep a mental note of it.
Okay.
Where'd you
You
go,
can
buddy?
put Henry in fly, and that'll make
I
him
just
fly.
find it funny. I play a wizard and I die. Typical wizards.
Rip. There we go. Let me pull him back in here. This building is a little complex. Let me do that. What you suggested, buddy. I'll put him into a flying state. I wanted to move him up on top of the door like that, but I think this is just the easiest way. He's like kind of above you like this. Right? Above the doorway. Jaquez is up.
Quiz will move up towards.
Oh wait. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let's go back to Emery. Emery, you can attack Henry if you want, right? So Emery just gets a surprise attack onto you. And I've rolled the attack. Now it's your turn. You haven't used your action as you walk in. You can actually attack Henry if you wish.
Question.
Yeah.
Rage. Does that take my action?
That's a bonus action, right, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
Bonus
so I'll
action.
rage.
How do you rage? There we go. Embrace the D&D. Become the nerd you always wanted to be.
Right. And I'll whack him with my great axe.
Time as the first attack swings out, I will play the battle music. There we go. Battle scary.
Oh wait, I rolled damage. I rolled the wrong thing.
Yes, you rolled damage. A natural 1. No, just roll to attack. If you hit, we'll use the damage.
Okay. So it'd be 4 damage then.
Well, that's
Sorry,
pretty-
Loco. What did we learn about wizards walking into the room?
They don't.
What did we
They
learn about
shouldn't.
YOLOing with wizards? You hit, so
you
you
don't
do 4
do
damage
it.
to
You
Henry.
don't do
You
it.
swing up like as a reaction. You swing up with your axe to slice at Henry. It's just like one of your actions as you rage. Rah! You know, you swing up, you hit him, and you clip him in his leg. Jaquez is up.
And I get plus 2 damage also because
that's
of
right.
rage.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'll make another 2. Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Jaquez is up.
I run up behind him,
Okay.
and I will make dual wielding 2 rapier strikes against him. As my
He's heavily
action.
covered, so I'm going to give him plus 5 AC as he's above the door, and your friend is blocking the doorway.
Oh, I thought he was like standing on top of his shoulders or something.
That's the way I have to represent the model. He is above the door, swinging down at him.
Is there a way I can get into the room to get a better angle at him?
You can move through friendly targets, so we can move you here.
Would that give me a better advantage on an attack?
No. But yeah, well, it'll just hit his regular armor class.
Okay, sweet.
Guys, I still have the
Alright.
outdoor sounds going on. You hear that owls hooting and stuff?
First attack
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
is a
Guys.
19.
It hits.
All hell's breaking loose in this owls and
Alright. I don't know if this matters, but my attacks are silvered.
Hell yes, Witcher style.
9% damage.
Do you have 2 attacks or
And my
1?
next attack is a...
So here's the thing about rapiers, buddy.
So I'm using my bonus action.
How many? Oh, your bonus action to attack? Is this because of College of Swords or something?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. All right. Cool. Now with the how it works with rapiers, because if you play in the Wednesday game with Morgwin, he's a power gamer, so he tries to use a rapier and a sword, but rapiers are not considered a light weapon, so you can only use 1 rapier at a time, unless you have the feat, which allows you to dual wield a offhanded non-light weapon.
I mean, I do have the
dual wielding.
fighting initiate
I think it's a feat.
dual wielding feat. Yeah, I have the dual wielding feat.
Cool. So you could actually
dual
attack
wielder,
with
right?
2 rapiers, right?
Yeah.
Because you could attack with you could use non-light weapons, right? But you have to use that feat if you want to use rapiers, as the true power gamers come out to play.
Okay.
You do damage for 9 damage. You hit with both attacks, right?
I didn't hit the second attack yet. Or did I?
Yes,
I
you
roll the
did.
second attack?
I think you rolled a 19 and a 19, right?
Yeah, 19. Yeah, 2 19s. Right.
And you're using your College of Sword feature.
Second attack.
Another 5. Henry is almost bloodied. You cut Henry badly. You
That's
see
my
some blue blood fall onto Emery. Wizrak is up.
That is my turn.
Okay, since I would have the dancing lights thing, yeah.
Takes an
I am
action
gonna
to
move the
control
lights.
them, technically.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna do that.
But I'll separate them out a little bit for you. I just dropped them in here for you.
Yeah. So,
What's going on?
let's see. The best option I'd be doing is that one. No, I don't think that'd work. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna use Mind Sliver.
Okay. You go up and try to cast it on Henry like this.
Yeah, within 60 feet. So.
What's the dex? What type of save is it?
Sorry. Was intelligence saving throw?
Okay, here we go. Pass with an 18.
Okay.
Try to mind sliver him. He resists your magic. That's the end of your turn, I think.
No. Yeah. That's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Loco is dead. Henry is up. Henry takes the disengage action. Spider climbs up through the attic. I'm going to make him a unique model here. So I can delete him and then move him upstairs with ease. Boop, boop, boop. So there's a little hole here. Maybe, I don't know if you can see it with the flashlight, but into this room there's a hole. And let's move Henry up here. He crawls out, but he does take the disengage action to do so. Oh, where'd you go, Henry? Come on. Oh, I just didn't raise it high enough. It's not an easy map to work with, but we're trying our best. Henry. Henry! Where are you at, Henry? God damn it.
Henry.
Henry! Oh, you know why? Because he's a flying model now. That probably bugged it out.
If you click on the top left, you'll be able to go to the location he is at.
Well, let me take him off here. And let's see if I can do this easier here. Now I have to peel it back, so I have to go back here. This is not easy to work with. There we go. Where are you at, Henry? Why are you hidden? Stop. There we go. It only took me 10 minutes to do that, guys. I'm going to put him right about over here. Back here. You guys don't know where he's at exactly.
We just launched him to the. We just launched him onto the roof again.
Well, I don't know. I know where he's at. Jakez is up.
All right. So since we're in combat, I can use feline agility, which will double my movement speed until the end of the turn. It's a bonus action. Actually, no, that's no action. That's no action. So I'm going to make my movement 120 feet as I dash and use feline agility.
Try to dash up the wall and get him.
Oh wait, can I actually run up the wall? Because if that's the case, I'll do that. Yeah.
There's a gap in the wall, like up here, but it's going to require your action, right, to get up there. Because you have to like kind of glide.
The stairs.
You want to go up the stairs? You want to run back that other way and just quickly sprint through everybody?
Yep.
You want to go up this way? I moved up. I'm going to
Yeah,
say
right
you
there.
get.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to say you get up to here, and you're looking for Henry. Wizrak is up.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just. Is Henry still in the same room as that one, or is he out?
He went upstairs. He's upstairs hiding.
Where's the stairs to go up now?
You quickly see like a blur almost. Jakiz bounces off, runs over the dead body of Loco, and runs up the stairs.
the stairs on the other wing, though.
He went up the way we came in before.
Oh,
Do you want to go that way?
The only
Yes.
stairs leading up to the attic.
Okay, so I'm gonna go move your character up through the attic. Loco, it's dead. Emery, it's up. You've been cutting him bad. Emery, you have blood all over your shoulder pads and some of your armor. The blood is not human. It's like purple blood.
I guess I will follow Jaquez.
Okay, he just like bursts off. I'm just gonna move you.
30,
I think it's
30
six,
speed. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna move you up 60, so that's like right up here. You're not nearly as fast as the feline, so they're trying to catch up to you. What happened with Henry? Oh, since I deleted him, he was after Loco. God damn it. Henry!
God damn it, DM, you fucked up the combat order.
All right.
We
there's
all
Henry.
love Henry.
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 I don't like the real or fake Henry.
We'll have just for kind of entertainment purposes, you make a perception roll, Jaquez. Roll a 22.
Oh, I'd have to roll a 19 to beat it.
It can happen.
That's an 18. That's an 18.
Close. I beat you by 1. Henry gets a surprise attack on you as he charges out of the shadows.
Henry's gonna kill everyone here.
I make an attack roll with advantage. What's your AC? I hit a 19.
17. 17.
The advantage gives him as you try to duck, he swings under and attacks you. You take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
You're
Alright.
not welcome here. I told you. This is my place and my home. He attacks you one last time. Again, not with advantage or anything, and not with any further attack, right? Oh, I made a mistake. It's okay. You take 9 bludgeoning damage. The DM making a mistake? Impossible. Emery's up. Oh, I'm sorry. Henry's up, so not Emery. We went through Emery, right? And so Jaquez is up. I think we ended on Jaquez. Sorry. Because I skipped Henry. So Jaquez is up.
How bloody is he?
He's almost bloody.
Almost bloody? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sliced
cast
him good.
Sleep at second level. I'm
Sleep?
gonna cast sleep at second level. Yep.
Okay. It's a wisdom save, right? No, actually, it's a force thing. You
It's
roll
hit
hit dice. I think you roll 5d6, 5d8, I'm sorry.
I upcasted at the second level. Hold on, let me count. Okay, so sleep. So it's an additional 2d8. It's not telling me how much it's supposed to be.
You roll
Starting-
5d8.
Yeah, 5d8. So
Roll it up.
78.
5d8. Wow.
That's the power of your D&D, is it immediately tells you what's what.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, d8. Roll.
Oh, you're upcasting it? Cool.
Yeah, second level. I would hope that knocks him out.
31.
Henry falls asleep.
Let's pound him while he's down.
No, that would wake
He
him
fall-
up. I'm
he
waiting
falls
for y'all to
prone.
get up here.
I'm going to say
Wait for y'all to get up.
he's asleep for 1 minute or something, or how long is he asleep for? I don't.
Let me check.
Most of the people don't use the spell.
Okay, so creatures within 20 feet, blah 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 blah. Starting at the creature's lowest hit point, blah 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 blah. Sleeper takes damage.
Last 1 minute.
Okay, so the sleeper.
Already got it.
the sleeper-
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everybody else move themselves. I'm going to break combat. We'll go back into exploration mode. The rest of the party
it doesn't
moves
say-
up around Henry, right?
It doesn't say 1 minute. It says until he takes damage.
Well, I'm going to move everybody up here,
Okay.
Except for the Pope. Because I'm
Everybody-
that big.
except for Loco, because Loco unfortunately tried to be a barbarian and figured out he was a wizard at the last minute.
You didn't call him Loco for nothing.
You know, I thought the warlock thing had saves. They do have advantage saves for death saves, right?
Yes.
But
yes.
too bad I hit you with 2 death saves, right? Automatically.
Yeah, so I got two fails. I'm like, ah.
So this is everybody up here. You want to move the dancing. You can't move the dancing lights because it requires more concentration to move them. Where was Rack, right? To move those.
Yeah.
So you can't actually do it.
I can.
You can recast it, I guess, but while Henry is still asleep, because it takes you about 3 rounds for it to happen.
Okay. So
What
here's
spell
what
did you
I'm
cast?
thinking. Cast sleep.
Sleep. Okay.
So
He's
here's
not
what I'm
undead
thinking.
if you.
Here's what I'm thinking. Y'all don't have dark vision, right?
I
don't.
have dark vision.
Okay, so I need him to have dark vision because he has the head cutter's axe, which is going to sever his head from his neck while he's asleep. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to give you the light to be able to see. If I can't see, casting my own dancing lights. And since he is asleep, would he be able to get a fatal strike in, like severing his head from his neck?
It's an
Coup de
attack with
grace.
advantage.
That's it? Damn it. Alright. Never mind, everybody just attack him at once then.
I'm just double checking something real quick.
Sure.
This
'Cause
second
he's
look
not-
is
he's not
actually really
leaving
good.
alive. He's not leaving alive.
The
And
you
all-
see under the spell duration, it says 1 minute, by the way. So it does only last a minute.
concentration up to 1 minute. You're right.
It does not require concentration. I don't believe so. It's
Wait,
just,
oh, I
it
was
lasts
looking at
up
8
to a
minutes.
minute. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
So what
I
happens
was
is
looking
we'll
at
go back into combat mode. We're going to it sounds like Emery. Emery has lost his rage, by the way. So he's going to
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, because you didn't attack anybody during this minute. You have to like constantly being attacking someone or taking damage and things like that. So Emery loses his rage. What I'm going to do is we're going to go to Emery in the initiative count. He re-rages and barrels his axe down onto Henry. You guys surround him. You attack with advantage, like this. And I'm going to say, I'm actually going to move Wizrak here. If that's where Wizrak wants to be. But you guys are flanking him like this. And then, Wizrak, do you want to stand right there?
I was gonna see if we can stand about here instead.
Okay, why don't you stand right there?
Since my most damaging spell is Firebolt, and obviously
You don't want to have him blow up in your face and have acid, come all over you? Like a real horror movie?
I've got fire resistance. I wouldn't
just
take any
fucking
damage
with
from
you,
fire, but acid.
I'm
But
just fucking with you, man. So what happens is Emery rages. So Emery attacks. Emery, I think you also have something called Reckless Attack as a barbarian. You know that, right?
That just makes him attack with advantage.
Yeah, but he's trying to go balls to the wall with this attack, right?
Right.
Oh, right.
So embrace the
That'd be
balls to
triple
the
advantage.
Yes, we use advantage stacking.
Do it.
Well, I have a frenzy attack.
Are you a
While in a
berserker?
frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack. as
Wait, are you a
bonus action.
berserker? Is that your subclass as a barbarian?
No, I am.
What subclass did you pick?
Where is that?
If you have frenzy, you're a berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did take berserker.
Yeah. So you're gonna go into. Let's pull up berserker real quick.
The only downside to frenzy is that you take a stack of exhaustion after your
So what I've done with that is I buffed it. They did change. I did listen to another DM with this particular subclass. The exhaustion mechanics used to be really brutal for this. Okay, Emery. When you're using this frenzy ability, what I've done is you can use this ability, and you essentially get an extra attack, an extra unhindered attack. And it doesn't cost you any. With the new exhaustion mechanics, we can give you that exhaustion when the rage is over. So it's just another -1. So what you're going to do, you're attacking Henry, who's already prone. You're going to attack with rage, with a reckless attack. So you're going to get an advantage stack. So roll an attack with advantage, then you get +2 to the attack roll. Now, just something to think about, guys. In Pathfinder, if you roll 10 higher than the AC of the creature, you actually critically hit the creature as well. That's
17.
just a kind of variant rule. 17. Henry has
17 with my natural
Yeah, so plus nine-
bonuses,
plus 2,
but nothing
right?
else.
you get +2 because of the advantage stack. So you hit Henry with a 19 on the first attack. Roll
Right.
damage as Henry wakes up But, you know, we're still in the initiative count. As you try to behead Henry. You hack down onto Henry's head. 12 damage. Plus another 2 because you're raging. That's your first attack, but now you're frenzying as your berserker, so you get an extra attack. Roll another attack. With advantage. At advantage plus 2, because we advantage stack it. Oh, and you're flanking, so you get another plus 2, so you actually get plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of the coup de grace, what you were talking about, Shaquille.
Yeah.
So you get 14 plus another 4, which is 18. You still rolled pretty low, I mean, unfortunately. But it's still cool. With all the advantage stacking, you actually hit, because a creature has an AC of 16. So you needed to have all this stuff to go off to hit it. Roll damage. As you chop again, as Henry's head is starting to come off, as you hit him with 2 gashing slashes. Not quite enough to kill him, though.
11 roll plus 3.
So you have 14 plus 2.
Plus 2.
So minus 16. How do you kill Henry with the chop? You had 1 HP, Billy. But you're just going to kill him.
Yeah, right to the neck. Chop the head off.
And as you chop his head off, you see his body begin to elongate as the body of a child kind of goes away. And you see gangly arms, and you see a spindly humanoid. He must be taller than most, and though it moves like a person, its very nature unsettles you. Its skin is almost translucent. It appears molted and ever-changing. Shifting with each movement, it turns, and you see its face is devoid of features. Hollow pits for eyes, a slight bump from the nose from its decapitated head, and thin, lipless mouths. The visage chills your blood, and the features shift to faces both familiar and strange, and then quickly as it appeared, that's what happens. And this is what this Henry's true form looks like. It's a doppelganger.
It's a goblin.
You guys got him. What do you guys? What happens?
Are we still initiative count? I'm guessing we're not now.
The room explodes. No, I'm just kidding. Here.
I look over to the Wiz. Set it on fire.
Okay. I cast. I don't know which one would be better here. Proper scorching ray, right? Rather than a firebolt. Firebolt is only going to do cinders. It's not going to be much.
You take your finger down, and you start to do streaks of fire across Henry. It's like a little almost blowtorch. Henry, or whatever this Henry was, begins to burn up and fire. And the fire.
I spit up.
You just control it. Do you control it just enough, or do you let the house also burn down?
While the guys are mesmerized by this burning corpse, I'm wanting to cast Vomitage on the door below, in the main room, the main door.
Okay.
I'll control the fire to make sure it doesn't spread.
So the ability allows me to open a door with full speed, or shut a door or window thing. Yeah. So it would make a loud noise per se.
Sure.
So as that door stood, I also want to see if it would scare everyone else inside the.
You guys hear a door slam. Ha!
I'm too focused on staring at this thing burning to a crisp while also being at 2 HP. I don't care.
Right, I just saw my comrade get killed. I chopped its head off. A door doesn't bother.
The fire that Wizarak slowly cast comes down to a simmer. And only the cold mansion remains. And that's where we'll end, and I guess that's where we'll end the story, guys, right?
I just want to say I hack a loogie, spit on it, and the last thing I'm going to say to it is, no one will remember your story.
Does people mind if we continue on and search the rest of the building?
How many rooms did we search? What did we? The most valuable thing we found was a signet ring.
So that's what I'm saying. There's got to be some sort of loot here, and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, it's
hidden.
Loco's dead body. You know, just bring her to a cleric and just be like, yo.
You'll wake up eventually. You're Revenant or something.
There was still 2 other doors and a hallway that we've not explored.
It's a one shot. We're not going to be worrying about this.
Do you guys want to search the basement? Is what Wizrak is asking.
No.
Yeah.
I'm at 2 HP. No.
Come on, let's go for the TPK. Come on.
No. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, and we're going to go back to the tavern because it's past midnight. We need sleep.
Wizrak, as you say that, and as everybody's like, you're thinking about going to the basement, everybody rolls a con save DC 15. Or I'm sorry, DC 16, or take a stack of exhaustion. And Loco's body is, I'm assuming, picked up to be buried later. Wizrak takes a stack of exhaustion.
I'll take her to a temple.
I'll take that stack, and I still want to check the basement. If no one else doesn't, I'll go solo.
I'll go with you. I rolled a 19.
Thank you.
Okay, they'll do
Well,
that.
24
I'll take
total.
her body. I'll take her body to the temple.
The temple is closed at this night. Right? The temple can't be open at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
In the morning. I'll take her there in the morning.
They work bankers' hours.
So I'll wrap up her body with my cloak, and I'll just bridal style carry her out and wait outside the temple, falling asleep on the doorstep.
Okay. I'll move the other players downstairs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move, let's see what I can do here. We'll move Emery and see what we can do here. Emery and what's this guy doing here? Oh, you're down. You're already downstairs, like a little. You're already like a little evil adventurer. Hold on here. Let's figure out where we're going.
There's a door right there next to it.
I know. I'm trying my best. Oh,
I've got Emery.
Let me see here. Here we go. You go down here, and there's like a storage room. Let's pull down Emery down here, too. If you want to, you can pull down your dancing lights as well, right?
Yeah.
So Emery can see.
I am going to do that, but that's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to bring 2 of them down and just leave 2 up.
Okay.
You know, you could just make them all into another humanoid shape instead of having multiple little ones.
Yeah, I get that. But it's all good. I'm just going to keep them.
The hour is late. You're feeling tired as the exhaustion begins to set in. Emery, you're... I'm assuming you guys take a short rest before we go down to the basement, correct? I believe
Yes.
Emery's rage resets, so you can actually re-rage. So I think rage resets on a short rest. You can also use your hit dice if you want to regain your hit points back, right?
Rage is long rest.
Oh, it's resets after a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Rest in peace. No more rages for you.
Well, I have 1 more. Yeah.
Oh, you do? You have 3 rages?
3 rages. Yeah.
Your sword, right? Are you using an axe or a sword? You use a great axe. Your axe is bloodied with the purple blood of whatever Henry was. You see some unopened boxes here. This is like a large storage room, maybe that was used a while back. I believe there is like how can I describe it? There's no walls, there's no doors here, but there is like an oven of some kind here. What do you guys do?
Search around the oven for a secret door.
Well, you go up to the oven, Emery, and you look through it, and you can see like you're gonna have to crawl through the oven to get to the other side. You see,
We want to crawl through the oven,
Yeah, sure.
like I'll
or
put a
should we
light.
send a dancing light through first?
I send a little dancing
Yeah.
light through it like this.
I'll send in 2, so you can see the other side perfectly well. Do you want to crawl through first, or do you want me to?
I'll go first.
Okay, Emery crawls through, and you see like a bunch of cobwebs covering everything. Webs everywhere. You see almost like it must have been like a servant's quarters with everything displaced. Chairs have been moved out of the place. There's bowls and things like that. It did seem like someone was here maybe a long time ago, but for whatever case may be, it's just left to abandonment.
Okay. I'm gonna crawl through 2.
Okay. Where do we go?
I'd like to investigate the table, see if there's anything of any valuable on the table.
You pull off some of the webs. Make an investigation roll. The DC is 10.
14.
The webs are kind of sticky. They're not like very fresh, but they could be maybe a week or 2 old.
Ooh, only a week or 2. Oh.
Some of the
Possibly
other
spider nearby.
you like look around, there's other cobwebs. These could be like a lot older.
So I don't see anything valuable around.
No doors in this room.
You look over to the left, down the hallway. You send maybe one of your lights through. There's a doorway. There's a couple doorways. One here, and one here.
Oh. Okay.
Check out the first door.
Yeah.
And as we're looking on the left.
You want to check out this one on the left here, Emery?
Yes.
You dust away some of the cobwebs there, and you open it up, and it appears to be a bedroom of some kind. All covered like a study, perhaps, with a nice floor mat rug. There's a chest and a bed that's... The linens are still here, unmoved. And, you know, you see like a bookshelf and a desk here, covered in cobwebs.
Ooh.
I'll check the chest.
You open the chest up.
Yep.
The chest is empty.
Empty.
It opens. Want to check the desk?
You think to yourself, Emery, maybe whoever lived here left a long time ago. And maybe they took their belongings with them.
So there's nothing on the shelves on the cabinet in the corner.
Look at the cabinet shelves, there's some books.
Do I see what it says on the books?
You dust off, they're very dusty, right?
Yeah.
You pick up a book, it's a poetry anthology a book of poems. Whoever was in the study must have been well read.
Okay, I'd like to take the book of poems and put them in my bag.
Add it to your sheet. This must be still worth quite a bit. At least 25 gold.
I'm thinking the same.
Where are we going?
I guess we can check the other door, I think.
Move your models.
Yeah, let's check the other door.
Just waiting for Wizrak to move the models.
Yeah, sorry. I was typing in the book of poems.
This place, the ambience, I gotta change it, by the way. It's got a different ambience going on here. Emery opens up the door. You look in, Emery. This place is just like really. It's a room. You see another door at the other end here. Where's it at? There appears to be another door here. I'm trying to find it. It's way over here, I believe. Where's it at? It must be over here, Emery. It's just covered by cobwebs.
Yeah, we're going to be running into a giant spider.
And you look at the room a little bit, and it's just like you're kind of cautious because you see all the spider webs, and you know there's a lot more spider webs in here. What do you do?
Want to send a dancing light in first?
Yeah, that sounds a good idea. Okay, so dancing light is in. And you'll be able to see perfectly fine.
The webs in here are very thick as you send the little dancing flames across the room here. They're very thick. Almost fresh. Both of you make a perception roll.
God damn. Yeah.
I got a 17, so.
We tied. So you are not surprised. So I don't roll advantage on the initiative. The size of a horse, this pale blue spider is sheathed in residue of the ethereal plane.
Face spider.
The poison is very much of this world. However, the deadly to anyone lacking mighty vitality. The monster bites and disappears, hard to locate, hard to kill. The best fighters would appreciate spellcraft, especially the magic of the plains. And when those eyes and mandibles suddenly emerge, wide open, out of the thin air, it comes up from behind you. As you guys come in with your dancing lights, it phases through the ethereal plane. I'm going to say, let's roll initiative. So how initiative works in the 1 D&D system, or 6th edition, is now, since I didn't get the surprise on everyone, I don't get advantage on the initiative roll. So I'm going to roll.
This rack rolls a 20.
Nice. So I'm going to roll initiative. I roll a 6. So Wizrak's up, and then the spider, and then Emery.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this is bonus action. Just let me check this real quick. Yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna use bonus action telekinetic shove.
Okay. Saving throw, strength save.
I'm using this against the spider. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's your strength. It's a strength roll against your spell save DC. I roll a 19 pass. It doesn't work. As you try to like reach out and push it mentally, as you feel it coming up behind you, it's almost about to bite into you. It holds its mandibles up against the walls and unflinchingly does not move.
Okay, in that case, then I'll use my main action and cast the darkness.
Want to cast darkness on yourself?
No, like, well, darkness around the spider,
You
sort
want
of
to?
thing.
You
So
want to touch the spider and cast darkness?
yeah, sort of thing.
I think it's a
It's a
darkness spell,
radius
correct?
thing. Yeah, it's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, but if you cast it onto a hostile target, they get to make a saving throw.
Okay.
I believe it's a dex save.
It doesn't say. Does it say owl? Let me see if it says it in thingy. No, it doesn't say.
Because it has a range, so you're casting a range of 60. I'm going to say the creature, usually when casting onto a hostile creature, the creature does get to make a saving throw. I'm going to say it makes a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting hit with the darkness, unless you cast it on yourself.
Okay, but it makes a darkness thing.
Yes,
Is it don't say anything,
I will
so.
put the AoE out, but I have to make
Okay.
the saving throw for it to successfully go out. As you said, you want to target the spider with the spell.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to make a saving throw with the spider.
And I'll have to make a saving throw with myself since I'm close enough, right? So it's as a
No,
15.
you do not make the saving throw.
Okay.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
I pass with a 16, the spell fails. That's the end of your turn, so you use a bonus action and an action. Right? Space
Yeah.
spider's up, the space spider attacks you just normally. It only gets one attack.
Okay.
Ooh, nasty. I hit you.
I gonna reaction.
Okay.
Well,
I hit you with a 22.
Shield.
What's your AC?
My AC is 10.
10 plus 5 is still not high enough. You have a 15, so the shield does... I'm not going to say that you don't need to waste a shield to go off, because see, it still hits you, right? You take...
Can I use absorb elements instead?
No, because it's not fire, ice, or anything like that, right?
Uh,
You take 12 piercing and 46. You make a con save. DC 11. It's a con for half. Damage.
okay. DC 11. Did you say Constitution?
Constitution save, DC 11. So you automatically take 12 piercing. I rolled max damage.
I rolled 12.
So you pass, but you still take half damage. What's your HP at?
17.
You take another 8 points of poison damage. Emery is
So
up.
how much damage did I take initially?
12 plus 8. So you
So
take
12
20.
plus 8. So I take 20, but is it half because I succeed the roll?
Yes, because I rolled 17 poison damage. I hit you max with piercing, and then I rolled the poison damage. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you take 20 damage in total. Are you unconscious?
Yeah, I'm unconscious
You
then.
take a stack of exhaustion. You have 2 stacks. By the way, you have a -1 because you took a stack of exhaustion upstairs in the saving throw.
Yeah, I've
Wait,
already
what
done
did
that.
Wait, you rolled a 12, so you actually failed. You actually failed the saving throw because you're exhausted. You have a -1 to all rolls. Now you have -2 to all rolls because you're exhausted again. Emery is up. You look around. I've described what you see.
No, I succeeded. You said the roll was 11.
No,
I
because
had 11.
you have already a stack of exhaustion when you came downstairs. Remember?
Yeah, which is
rolled
only a -1 in it.
Yes, so you failed by 1 because you roll a 12 minus 1 is 11. The DC is 12, so you failed.
I thought the DC was 11, that's all.
Nope, it's... I'm sorry, you're right. It is. I'm sorry, you're right,
Yeah.
Wiz. I messed up. No, you're right. Good double check. So, but you still dropped. Emery's up.
Yeah, that's still wrong.
I rage at the sight of the bite
Yes.
on Wizrak.
You move up to attack it.
Yep.
Okay. Roll it up.
Rolled an 18 plus
Has it-
5.
Nice. Now you can attack recklessly. Do you understand what reckless does? It means that you can attack with advantage, but also it gets advantage against you, and you have to declare it before you attack, right? And it has to be on your first attack that you do, so you can't do it right now. You do hit, though. Roll damage. Eight damage
8
plus two.
2 as a rage, right?
That is a rage, and you already have a stack of exhaustion too because you went into frenzy, right? From above,
Yeah,
and that's the only stack you have, correct?
I believe so.
So
Yeah.
you have to keep track of your stacks. It's a -1 to all rolls, except for
Right.
damage rolls. It's all saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks. Emery, do you want to go into another frenzy?
Now,
Okay. Wizrak makes a death save in secret. I'll roll it up. Okay. That's his first death save. The phase spider's up. It attacks Emery. Your AC is pretty high, buddy, or what is it?
15.
I missed by 1. You're up, Emery.
Okay.
You see Wizrak bleeding out as he's dying. That's a hit.
17.
Nice. Emery, the carry, the hard carry, guys. Roll damage, buddy. 1d12.
Yep.
You swing down in a mighty rage and try to slice off one of the mandibles of the spider. And damage.
10 plus 2 from the rage.
Yes, it attacks you with the spider bite again. It hits you with a 19. Make a con save. DC 11, and then you have -1 to the roll because of your exhaustion. Roll it up.
Yeah, I pass it.
Nice. You still take half damage. 8 plus 6, or 14 damage, right? Right? Are you
Right.
down, or are you still up?
Nope, got 1 left.
You got 1 HP left?
Yeah.
The spider is pretty badly damaged, and it vanishes. You see it blend into it, like phases out in a way. You see it just blur. Uses this ethereal jaunt ability. Your Wizrak is up and make another death save for him. Phase Spider is... I think Emery is up.
So, as far as death and all that, I can't do anything to heal Wizrak, right?
You can do a medicine roll, I believe.
Are you proficient
I'm
in medicine?
proficient in medicine, but
Do you have a healer's kit?
I do not.
So I make the roll, the medicine roll in secret. You can try to give him to stabilize him.
Right.
If you fail, he takes a death save.
Maybe I should just leave him alone.
It's gonna leave
Well,
him
I
there.
got to do something. Yeah.
What are you gonna do,
I'd
Henry?
risk it.
Yeah, I've got to try and patch wounds.
You want me to roll the medicine save for you in secret?
Yeah.
Okay. The DC, I believe, is 11. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's 8. You don't know. I mean, you check to see if he's still breathing. You kind of are like looking over your shoulder to see if the spider's going to attack you. Wizrak makes another death save in secret, right? So you didn't successfully stabilize him. Instead, he took another death save. Okay. Phase Spider is up. Emery is up again. What do you want to do, bud? Wizrak is still bleeding out.
I'll try and bind his wounds again.
One last roll. Since he has one last death save, you roll it.
Would
See
I
if you
roll
kill him.
medicine?
You roll a medicine roll to try to bandage him up. If you fail, he dies. If you succeed,
But
you
if I do
stabilize.
something, he dies too. So
Oh, maybe. DC is 10.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
I roll a 10.
He's stabilized.
Oh, like.
What do you do, Emery?
And I pick him up and get the hell out of the place.
You pick him up, and you can't use your axe because it requires 2 hands, right? When you pick him up,
Right.
is you
I
throw
have a
him,
hand axe.
is you throw him over your shoulder. It's kind of like dragging somebody. You move at half
Yeah.
speed, and you're kind of like dragging him this way, right? And I'm going to say the phase spider's up. We don't roll a death save for Wizrak. The phase spider rematerializes and attacks you, right? It's going to probably attack you from like here. I'm going to say it spent its turn probably stealthing too, so roll a perception roll, otherwise it gets a surprise attack on you. Roll a 13 to try to stealth up on you.
Yeah, you roll a 16. Unless.
So it's
I
not.
still
He doesn't
am
surprise you.
exhausted.
Yeah, you just have 1 stack, so you roll a 15. But I didn't beat you, so it doesn't get the surprise attack on you. So it doesn't get like advantage on the roll or anything. But I do just do a straight up attack. I do hit you at the 21.
And I'm dead.
Emery dies. And since Wizrak's been stabilized, this is the end of our one shot. As the spider devours Wizrak.
You know, because I am stabilized.
Sure. Mhm.
Am I awake? Am I awake or still unconscious? Because if I'm awake, can I use my potion I have?
No, you die. Because you're totally unconscious. You have to receive healing, and Emery couldn't heal you.
I find this really funny. Literally, everyone died. Minus.
Yeah. Jeff was.
And that is what we call the haunted house. Shaquille, are you there?
You lived, you son of a bitch.
Shaquille, are you there? He's AFK. He's like, fuck this.
Yo, I find this hilarious. The person who studies horror movies died first, right? And then it went to Azar, then it went to Emery, and Jaquaz was like, yo, I'm the last girl. Should we break the news to him that he's the last girl?
What did we learn about splitting the party?
Right.
We need to give Jaquaz the title Last Girl, okay? Just in honor of this one shot, and not explain it to him.
Jaquil, you go back to the inn. You wait, right?
Call me Jaquil.
Jaquez, right? How do you say the name again?
Jackass.
Jaquez.
Juarez.
I would tell you, Jaquez.
Jaquez. You go back to the inn at night, somberly thinking about what has happened, right? Having a little pint or whatever, maybe. You have the body wrapped and put near the temple for tomorrow of whatever the other creature was burned, and Loco's body has been, you recovered Loco's body, but you wait there for your friends to return at night, right? And they never come.
After I finish that drink, waiting for like an hour or two, I'm just gonna put the mug down, say under my breath, idiots.
You never know, we might be in paradise.
Right.
We're having goblin sex, man. It's the best thing ever.
Did you guys have fun?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how my character canonically survived and nobody else did.
Yes. To survive for the next
Died a
adventure.
coward.
Wait a second, Oz, can I get the title when you write this up? Can you give me the title as first victim and Jaquaz as final girl?
Why do you
Because
keep calling
he
me
survived and I was the
Jaquaz?
first victim.
How calling me
Jaquil.
Jaquaz?
Jaquil?
Jaquaz.
I have
Juarez.
never been more insulted in my life. Good day to you.
Jack?
Jaquez!
Jaquez!
Jaquaz, you know what? You're the final girl, okay? You get the title final girl, and you'll forever have this title.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You never seen a horror movie?
I've never heard final girl before.
Yeah, I haven't heard that term either, so.
Okay,
No,
so the
bye.
final girl is the bitch who lives in the horror movie where all her friends die.
This is a
Okay.
Scream reference.
You calling Jaquez a bitch?
You're the bitch who lives! You're the Cindy Preghoff! press cost. That means next year you have to be the same character.
I told everybody that we were going to the tavern so we could get some sleep since it was like 2 o'clock in the morning in a haunted mansion, and they're like, no, let's go to the basement.
Yeah, let's go to the basement.
Then they got butchered by a bunch of void
final girl.
spiders.
I'm so proud
Don't
of
call me
you.
that. Don't call
You're
me
the
that.
final girl.
Do not call me that.